for geckos to go their entire lives without dropping their tails. So far, one of ours have dropped their tails because it got out and this cat scared it. But otherwise, they're fine being handled. They're just also nocturnal, so they prefer being handled later in the day, closer to when they would be waking up.
We have a frog butt.
And crested geckos, are they the brown ones?
There can be multiple colors.
But they're the ones with the big fat heads and the eyelashes and no eyelids.
Eyelashes.
How's your day, Zach?
My friend had one of those. It was small. I want to say it was like that big, but it had like the big round toes.
That good. Those are our babies.
Or is it correct?
What was it that Elena called them? Our grand scale babies.
Yeah, grand scale babies.
Did that go through
They're
it?
very cute.
Yeah, you got
Where are my dice?
vibe.
Yes.
I always have a couple other ones.
Yeah,
Pulled up.
I don't know what all you pull up. I just pulled up whatever looked
Bean.
like it was right.
Being the audio guy, it's a lot. It was a lot of. I got pretty good stuff.
A lot of feng shui to go with that.
Sometimes you just can't find the right music for the situation.
That's
Yeah.
you.
That's why you just gotta go with jazz when all else fails. Just go with jazz. So I should be officially an uncle any day now.
Congratulations!
Yep. So
Let's see. And now that you're here, also everyone that I got a new job about 2 weeks in at work last week.
Nice.
congratulations.
What is it?
Because they are losing money.
It's going downhill very quickly at that company. So people are dead.
Are you still getting to work with your buddies, your reptiles?
I will not be working at Reptiles anymore.
Um,
I'm working at a company called Steiner, who makes sights and scopes for the military.
That's cool.
Very different.
Very different.
I mean, they could be hunting reptiles. We don't know.
So are you just manufacturing, or you just like?
We're putting together the actual sights and scopes. We're assembling them.
And
So you're doing factory like work.
That's fucking cool.
It's
I'm
not
excited.
like it's not bespoke. Gosh, what is it? It's not the mechanical ones. It's the ones.
The electronic ones, specifically electronic sights and scopes.
But they do. The same company still makes like bespoke, fully
You got the blue
mechanical.
fancy die. I wanted the blue 30 die.
That's
Right.
That's
So
just
that's
a
in Germany.
Yeah, that one's Germany. Then they're ones that they sell to the public. I think that is based in Colorado. Yeah.
I'm sorry you won't get to work with your reptiles anymore.
Me too.
I mean, he can go home and do that.
That is the
We
bonus.
don't have any snakes, and we don't
That
have
will be
a
changing
cacophony of,
as soon as we can afford it.
Buddy.
You got your phone recorded?
Buddy.
I do.
You want a snake too.
I do. It's true.
As he told me about the fart, and
I want home.
I was like, I believed her, but she wanted to make sure that I knew.
I'm fine with doing a hard nose first. You want to do a hard nose first?
Since I didn't notice it when I listened this weekend, or when we were playing, obviously.
She's
That's
proud
what made
of
it so funny. Is it?
I think she's prouder of that fart than she is her own daughter.
How long since they hatched? 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Fart was a one-time thing.
It's never.
Came and went.
Friday, October 25th.
So,
Just as a side. I listened to it like all day today.
I gotcha.
But still, fucking exhausted.
You're almost
so
It'll be 3 weeks this Friday.
definitely gonna miss
2.5 weeks.
So, do you want to wait until the 28th?
Are we good for lights off?
We just need to make sure that
I am.
they're actually eating the pace, because it's
You
hard
guys
to
ready for
tell.
lights up?
And then also make sure they're actually
Yeah.
growing.
What lights do you want for back here? In the
Fire orange, please.
Ooh, it's burning up.
What'd you take for your level up, Zach?
That's my third level into Blood Hunter.
That means you get the subclass.
And I chose the Path of Mending, or whatever it's called. The Path of Mending. So I'm able to do bloodletting to heal using my own blood. And now my Crimson Right does just whatever my weapon I'm using does. So now it's just all straight magical piercing instead of people
Nice.
being resistant or immune to my lightning or whatever. And my weapon always tells me, always communicates to me what health everybody's at. And it tells me either if they're full health, half health, below half, and then below 10. So I'll always know if someone's below 10.
So you need somebody to learn
allies.
Power Word Kill.
Does that include constructs and people that don't have blood?
Yes, it's everybody. I'll double check
Yeah, an important distinction.
before I give you that official answer so confidently. Whoops, it crashed. Okay.
Yeah, because some of the stuff with blood hunters, it's the very unfortunate caveat of
If, they don't
if
have
the
blood.
creature has blood.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That's why you need to get the workaround of it doesn't matter.
Why do I have 2 session 6s?
Because you fat fingered a 7.
Yeah, because it's not measuring blood.
Because of the
Says
ending,
every
it should be
creature.
3
Yeah,
6.
it says every creature, including allies.
What date was session number 7?
That was 1029.
You know, I like this music right here, but it just keeps repeating maybe 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Some of the other ones will go for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, give you a little more variety.
Yeah.
This one keeps doing the same fucking
Do
thing.
you know what it's reminding me of?
What about this one?
Prince of Persia?
No.
That's a
What?
good
I
one.
could see that one though. No, the 1999 masterpiece, The Mummy.
Yeah, I do love those 2 movies.
Didn't we just watch that the other day?
What, The
Brandon
Mummy?
Fraser?
Yeah, with Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
What
it's
a great movie.
Brandon
Great
Fraser,
movie.
Rachel Weisz.
That movie still holds up today.
What a great what a great 2 movies.
Fantastic.
I watched. It's like my sister, the one that's pregnant. She was like, I came over and she's like, I want to watch a romantic comedy, and so I brought The Mummy, and I was like, it fits. There's action and stuff, but it is a romantic comedy.
It is.
She was like, wow, I didn't know Brandon Fraser used to be hot, and I was like, God,
Yeah.
you're so mean.
George in the Jungle? What do you
I'm
mean?
gonna say George
She's
Jungle,
never-
his physique was
She's
insane.
never
That one's a
seen
good
that.
one.
I've never
That
seen
just
it.
depressed my soul.
He also
Inkheart.
he almost. I didn't know this. He almost played Superman
No, the
as
idea
well.
she's never seen
I did know that.
Yeah.
George in the Jungle.
Alex, have you ever seen Inkheart?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you read the books?
Yes.
That was
The
one of
books
the
are so
only
good.
few books that I
So
actually
good.
read.
Yes. I actually read the books before I saw the movie.
Same.
Same.
Yeah.
It was actually why I watched the movie, because otherwise I don't think I'd have watched the movie.
I think me and my dad and my mom all read the books when they came out.
I still have my copy. And you can tell that I read it quite a bit.
Yeah, ours at home definitely showed the age. Considering all 3 of us have read it, and it's been in a house of 3 children and
Do
many
you
dogs and
mean
cats.
to tell me that that one has made it through all of the single times that the dogs have taken books off the bookshelf and torn them to pieces?
Did you hear me about my answer about
At least 2 of the 3
constructs
books
and stuff?
have.
I
But
did
it is a
not.
trilogy, right?
It says, the
Think
text
so.
says,
Yeah.
your weapon tells you the stage
Yeah,
of injury every creature is on, including your allied creatures. So
Okay.
I either healthy, under half,
Yeah.
brink of death,
I
which is
don't
10 or
remember the
less.
titles.
Okay.
So it's anybody. Because it's
Think
not,
so.
I'm not measuring their blood, I guess. It's just
Right.
more like their life energy.
Some of their abilities kind of do depend on that, so I wanted to be
Yes.
sure.
Yep, like, I think,
Basically,
Well, no,
you're
blood
seeing how
is
fucked
weak.
up they are.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily require you to see blood.
right.
When did the books come out?
2003, 2005,
Oh,
2005.
I can finally do 2 attacks per action.
Fuck yeah.
Finally.
Hell yeah, that changes the whole game.
Did I?
I hope so.
That's what I'm working towards with Blood Hunter. Because level 5,
You are indeed working forward.
I am working forward.
Yes.
What are you
What
working
level do
forward
we
to?
generally get to attacks?
Depending on the class.
5.
5.
Yeah.
If it's,
Yeah.
a
If it's
melee
anything
class,
that
it's
is,
5.
yeah, if it's anything that does like fighter ranger, I think. No.
Primarily melee.
Yeah,
Rangers
it's a
do.
melee.
Rangers
yeah.
do too.
Yeah.
Okay. I never played a ranger. That's one thing I've still never done.
Yep. Fires, monks, rangers, barbarians.
My rogue doesn't have that.
No, because your
Rogues.
rogue's not.
No, not
your,
rogues.
Your rogue isn't a.
It's not a
It's not just what you do.
melee.
Blade
forward.
singing wizards get at level 6.
Okay, buddy.
I'm
Yes.
just super
You
sneaky and
land a lot of
steal things.
damage
What are we
with
looking
one
for?
hit.
It's those critical hits, man.
That's where you guys come in handy. Trust me, Amir.
My steady aim and all
Amir
that.
got fucking murdered by one. So that's why I squeaked. It's because that bitch killed me. She was mad.
Are you sure that the squeaking happened because of them and not because of a Darren killing you with a snowball?
You didn't kill me with a snowball, did you? Oh, you accidentally made me fail my last save. I was already down, though. Technically, she's the one. If it wasn't for her stabbing me in the back, And
She might have stabbed you in
and
the back.
landing
I'm
crits.
pretty sure.
He can hit me with snowballs.
Guys, I'm gonna put the rest of this in the fridge. So
Yep.
if you guys want more,
Thank you for bringing it. It's very
yeah, no problem.
Sounds good.
I'm glad that everybody liked it.
Feel free to put it anywhere that you need to.
Yeah, and then I will hopefully not forget it when I leave.
That is the key.
I mean,
isn't
or
it?
if you do, no big
Yeah,
deal.
I'm sure it'll get eaten.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But
Oh nice. I just cleaned that out earlier today.
yeah, so I found
Perfect little spot.
But I am ready if I should say Mrs. Recap is ready.
You know, it just dawned on me, like, going through it, for the things that Kess isn't there about, still comment on them. Just, like, review it and just kind of say it from her perspective, but,
Yeah.
like, I
You
see
could
it's
also-
like breaking the fourth wall, kind of.
You could also look at it as like Kess in the future discussing
Narrating.
it.
the
Tell
thing
them the
that
story of
Yeah.
the campaign.
That
I like-
doesn't necessarily
I like
mean you
that.
survive, but
You're recording,
happened. I mean,
right?
it could just be 2 weeks
yeah.
from now.
yeah.
Before we start, does anyone want anything in here?
No, thank you.
No.
Not right now.
Oh, no.
Take a Reese's.
I haven't even eaten dinner yet. I'm not ready for
You don't want him to
dessert
dessert
yet.
first?
Frozen and yet.
Zach's a good boy. He eats his dinner first.
I think my tongue
That's
could
boring, but sure.
handle it. Okay, I am ready. As ready as I'll ever be. Okay. So, previously on the Titans of Ivalice. So, we started our last session with Oren. Well, he woke up after falling what he believes unconscious during the fight. And we started our last full day on the ship. So with that last full day, we started with Oren. Oren decided to help Adriana decipher the text, or not really decipher, but she can read the language of Corey. So she helped translate text in a book. So she was helping Adriana, and she ended up writing a letter over to Blaze. Azyla snuck around and seemed to grab whatever was loose and able to be found that was free. She made her way to Kess's room and found greater healing potions just hidden under the floorboards while Kess was meditating. While I was meditating, sorry. I spent the day meditating, trying to get in touch with Valen, because my good buddy Andreas is in trouble being tortured by the Demigorgon, and I wanted to see if he can help me. I ended up getting in contact with him, and he told me that Azyla might have something that she can use to communicate with Andreas. So, Solra spent the day trying to talk to Eilistraee, unsuccessfully, unfortunately. Every time she tried, she kept taking psychic damage. I guess she made her mad. Maybe. Cordio helped a little bit. Still didn't work, but it was a good effort. And then that was our last full day. So the next day came, and Captain Balazar let us know that there's about a few hours left on the ship before we make land. So we spent our morning. Oren went over on deck, hung out, dangling his legs off the edge. And Cordio and Solra went off to breakfast, and I found Azyla, because I wanted to know if what Valen said was true. So I talked to Azyla, asked her if she had anything. She said no. But she let me see her stuff, and I found a deck of many things, which turned out that's where our good friend Phone came from. After a little bit of talking, and some optimism from Phone offered himself up as kind of a sacrifice to draw one of the cards for us. He got the group's attention, and we all talked about it, and they were not approving. So we talked about it for a little bit, and right before Azyla was going to draw another card while she was up in the crow's nest, Captain Balazar said we were there, luckily. So we arrived at New Abanastri. Captain Balazar was nice enough to give us little tokens as a parting gift, as a souvenir for helping him kill the flying leeches. and we made our way to the new city. Quickly after getting there, we encountered one of the furries. The cutest little boogers you've ever seen in your entire life. They were he was extremely helpful, and he gave us a lot of information, just wonderful stuff. He told me where to find books, and he also told my friends where to find the person they were looking for. It's not Eilistraee, a bunch of A's. What's it again? What's the guy? Spaceman.
Aytrus.
Aytrus. So much
Fucking
A's. Aytrus.
Sorry.
It's funny.
For what it's worth, Eilistraee is an E.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Just into
So, it turns out that where I want to find books and where they want to find their person is the same place, a bookstore in the market. But before we went there, we wanted to go up to the temple of Galatea to figure out what the heck is going on with our tattoos. So we went there. We were met with somebody outside who gave us a lovely tour, and then I encountered a horrible, awful sight of one of my father's banjos. Luckily, it's not his original banjo, but it is one of his banjos. Up on a podium with a bucket of rocks, just waiting for passerbys to throw a rock at it. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not here to judge, but Valeens Temple would never do something like that. I can tell you that. But anyways, Cordios wanted to blend in, so he threw a rock at it too. I forgive him. But after that, we met Yifta,
I was blending in.
the Shifta. It was Sister Yifta, the Shifta. And turns out she's an oracle. So she took us to her secret room. And then, one by one, she took us into her other secret room within the secret room. And she gave us what she said was a prayer. But it was more like a vision. So, Cordios, he went first. And he ended up encountering a plant, because he was looking for Andreas. He said, I want to find Andreas. And he went into a vision, and he found a plant, and he put a Cory bar in front of it, and opened it. And a caterpillar came out and started eating it. But before we could resolve anything further, I can't remember how you woke up. I can't remember why it happened. It was such a weird one. That was hard to remember.
I'm pretty
Things
sure I
get
just willed
fuzzy.
myself to leave.
You just, because the Demigorgon showed up.
Coming yet?
Yeah, you heard the Demigorgon showing up. So you willed yourself out of it. I went next, and I wanted to know about Jared Chambers. So I ended up on a farm where there was a bunch of, well, it looked like corn husk at first, but they're actually crystals. Crystal farm. And with a big old tree with a gravestone next to it, and it said Jared Chambers. I went over to the farmhouse to see what was going on over there, and I saw Adriana as a young girl playing on her farm, and she had Huey as a puppy, and she said she found him. But before I could investigate, a zombie interrupted, and I had to shoot it in the face with a mind spike. And then I woke up. After that, Solra went, and so, remind me, I'm sorry.
You're good.
It's been a long fucking day. Okay, what is it? What happened with yours again? You just tell me the general thing, and I got it, because I listened to it 2 or 3 times a day.
I asked to learn more about the...
Okay, that's exactly. Why did I forget that one? So, Solra wanted to know about the great and wonderful Valen.
We can go with that.
So she asked, she asked Yifta the Shifta to show her about Valen. So she took Solra to Valen's favorite place, a big old desert where he likes to spend his time. There's nothing there except for some dragon bones and a throne. And with Valen, he had. I mean, I don't know their names, do I? I would know all of them based on the description.
Them, yeah.
Right, based on the description. We had a lineal, and they weren't alive and well. They were very hurt and would appear to me to be dead. But there was definitely a lineal. There was Gwendolyn. There was my Idle, Pedo. There was Crunk. There was Milo. And there was Creep. And they were all just dead around him. I think he was just mourning them. He misses them, so he wants to keep them close. And he's God, so he can bring their skulls and their stuff wherever he wants. Like, you're in the ground, like, boop, I pop you up here and I spend time with you. That's what I think. But Solra didn't announce herself, and she was technically breaking and entering. And Phelan got upset with that. He didn't know who it was, so he launched a fireball at her, and she had to escape. But in that process, both of them ended up taking some damage. Cordio, all of a sudden in the lobby, burst into flames and flew across the room and hit the wall. It was pretty intense.
Soul rings? Was that what?
Yeah, sorry. She took half the damage. She took 44 damage. He took 22 of it.
Did you choose to take half the damage?
Yep, you did.
What happened? Okay.
Yeah. And then last but definitely not least, we had Azyla. So Azyla tried to go before Solra, but it wouldn't work, as Solra had to go first. But Azyla was last, and she wanted to know about the one-horned devil. She wanted to know why he's here, why he killed the family, and all that kind of stuff. So she ended up going to a vision where she learned that she is the daughter of, remind me his name? Asmodeus, the, what is
Lord
he?
of the Nine
Lord
Hells.
of the Nine Hells. And Annabelle?
Yeah.
Annabelle. So, it turns out Asmodeus can have children with humans. And
Life goal achieved.
the two children that Asmodeus had turned out to be Azyla and the one-horned devil himself. After learning that, Asmodeus caught wind of our oracle sightseeing and ended up punishing her and Azyla. So, lots of fireballs, lots of explosions, and bad stuff. But they survived. And that was where we ended. Was right after Azyla got blown up against the wall and Yiptu the Shifter got blown into the table behind her.
Yep.
You guys had a rough day.
And that was exactly where we ended.
Okay, that was really good.
Jesus.
It was an eventful episode.
Do I? Yeah.
It was a lot. There was a lot going on.
I'll say. Does anybody need any clarification before we start?
Am I there?
You were not.
No,
We're going
no.
to start with you.
Sorry, I missed that part. And Oren went to go secure our lodging.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
I
why
couldn't remember what I got.
Yes,
what
that's-
Did I
Yep,
send
that's what you
phone
thought.
with Oren?
You did.
Okay,
Yeah,
so phone
put
is
it in
with
my
you to keep you protected and just
Adriana
kinda
would be with you as well.
hang out.
Because I need someone to protect me.
You do black out a lot.
You do always say, protect Oren, protect Oren.
All right. So before the explosion in the secret room, I want to rewind back an hour or so. Back to Oren. You have secured lodging for the group. You are with Adriana and Sir Phone. Adriana says very quietly, should I go figure out where we can get alpacas for whenever we go to the farm?
That's probably some. Do you want to go alone?
I know the city really well. I mean, I grew up around here. It's not dangerous or anything, as long as you keep your hands to yourself.
If you want to figure out where we could get the alpacas and let me know what the price is going to be, we can let the others know once they arrive.
Sure, absolutely. So I can meet you guys back here in the evening.
Is she not planning to be there with us to go see Aytrus?
I have no reason to say Aytrus.
Okay. Well then, yes, we'll meet you back here.
Okay, that sounds great. All right, awesome. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
And Sir Phone kind of cleared his throat. So, are we gonna go somewhere else, or are we gonna go meet the others at the temple?
I might as well go meet the others at the temple.
Okay. All right.
You want any good mead to drink on the way?
Oh, I require no sustenance.
He does not.
I don't require any either. Doesn't do much for me. Doesn't mean I don't enjoy it.
I mean, I would like to try the alcohol at some point.
Here, I've got some good stuff, and I hand over my honey mead
Okay.
filled gourd.
Does he make a con save for Sir Phone, please.
Alright. Let's see
How
what
old
his
is he?
stats are.
And then
It's
while
his
you guys
first
are
turn.
walking, I need you to make a perception check for me.
I suppose I can do something like that.
Con save dirty 20.
Okay. He handles it surprisingly well for never drinking alcohol.
15 plus 5, dirty 20.
It's strange. You see Solra going into a bar.
Oh, this bitch.
It's very brief, but you see her very clearly walk into a bar.
You said I see her very clearly walk into the bar?
Yep.
Do I recognize that it's not Solra?
With that check, you notice that she looks like Solra, but is dressed very differently.
Because I've seen What's-Her-Face before.
Yeah, you've seen
Syra.
Syra, but I don't think you've actually talked to her or communicated with her directly.
But I know that she existed and I've seen her.
That's right.
Okay.
So whatever you decide to do with that, if anything,
What kind of bar is she walking into?
it appears to be a club of some sort. It's called Heaven's Night.
Is this like a strip bar?
Make an insight check.
Oh. Because that'll change whether or not I go in. 12.
You do see a Haragon leaving the bar, and she is scantily dressed. And that is a rabbit person for people that don't know.
Well, then I guess I'm just going to relay to Solra what I saw later, because I suspect that's not Solra, and ain't no way I'm stepping into a strip club.
Fair enough. All right.
That
I think
is
it's really your vibe, considering you're from the sex.
All right.
Shots fired.
I feel sorry for a future character of yours that, or I should
Gets
say,
smited.
Olagu.
Gotta be a hidden one.
Oh, it's easy to hit.
True. So
It's getting to him. That's an issue.
you make your way to the Temple of Galatea, and you see different statues of the Phoenix of Galatea in this wide garden. And eventually you come upon the temple itself, and you see monks dressed in these phoenix garbs, their robes sort of made with these bright red and orange feathers. And one of them stops you. Good evening. How may I help you? Are you here to pray?
I am waiting for some friends to show up, but I don't mind doing some praying while they're gone.
Oh. She looks around. Is it Oren?
Yes.
Sister Yishta has been expecting you. She is currently seeing your companions.
Oh, okay.
I could take you to her private study if you would like. I am,
As long as I'm not interrupting whatever they need to talk about.
sure, I am Sister Aisha. And she's a young half-elven woman with short brown hair.
Nice to meet you, sister.
Please, right this way. And inside this temple you see 8 different stained glass windows that represent each of the titans. With the exception of the 8th is a blank one because the Titan of Love has been forgotten. And then you see a giant statue of the Demogorgon and the Phoenix Galatea doing battle. And strangely, you do see not necessarily a statue, but more of something, a banjo on a platform. And you notice that it's been heavily damaged by people throwing rocks or fruit at it. You do see a box that says free rocks on it that is kind of nearby it. And you see a young boy sort of pick up a pebble and off the banjo.
Should I ask what... well, I'm not going to say should I. I'm just going to ask her. Can I ask what symbolism that holds?
It is a source of pain for our people.
Do
Have
I
you
know
heard-
what the banjo is?
Make a history check.
He goes all over the place.
Do I get any
It causes
advantage
much
on that
pain.
considering
Only in this place.
my tentative?
This is pleasure.
There's enough pain here for it to be much pain.
If you want to give yourself guidance, just
Okay.
free guidance.
Like a D.
D8? Or
D8?
sorry, D4. I'm at
D4?
half
He
that.
might be charming himself.
Sometimes the word called pain is just for the pain.
Because I know I don't really know him, but like,
You might know of him.
right.
His books are world famous.
They are.
It's true.
12.
It's a lot of literature.
You know what? You recognize the banjo from the play you saw in Neverwinter, where he single-handedly helped a bunch of adventurers slay Loth the second time around.
Oh! That cocky bastard.
Indeed, and she spits on the floor. I apologize.
Do I... Does
Spit him up.
Oren know the truth of whether or not Milo was involved in the defeating of Loth? Does Oren know that?
You do not know the truth.
Okay.
You can't handle the
There's a
truth.
lot
But
of propaganda.
She
going
takes
around.
you into a back room and leads you down a staircase lit by torches. And as you start to reach the bottom of the steps, you get there and you see Cordios and Solra, both lightly singed by what looks like they were hit by the sort of fire attack. Azyla is missing, and then you see Kess. I
Hey,
will leave
Oren.
you to it, and Aisha goes to sleep.
We made
Welcome
it.
to the party.
Glad you're able to find the secret room.
Wasn't hard.
Well, that's good.
He was led here.
Yeah.
Did you guys have fun?
Oh,
If
look
you
a little
consider
worse for
learning
wear.
fun,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I'm not sure what I learned though.
Ooh.
Yeah. I have an idea
Should
about
have
mine, but
established.
you should definitely take a turn.
Um,
She's really good.
I'm gonna say in Elvish. It sure was interesting. Who understands me?
I do.
I don't.
I'm not around, so I can't.
I'm not a straight halfling. I'm a
I know
halfling
you are.
and an elf.
I'm gonna say in Dwarvish.
I don't understand.
We learned a lot. Do you speak Dwarvish?
No.
Damn it.
I
I
speak
knew that once. I say in
Celestial,
Dwarvish.
Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Quarry.
Celestial?
I don't speak Celestial.
You're slacking.
I'm gonna tag you. Try something. And telepathically I'm gonna say, I would like to tell Oren what I learned about Kess, but I'm trying not to let Kess know. Try another language.
I don't understand any of these languages. I just speak Common and
I
Draconic.
immediately jump into Druidic.
There you go.
I
I'm anxious-
recognize that one, and I'm like, no, try
I'm
again.
anxious to hear what everybody. What is everybody doing down here?
We're making s'mores,
Just fun.
obviously.
What's up, phone?
What's up?
How you doing?
Good. I brought Oren here safely. Just like
yeah.
Does
everyone
Phone
else
get a turn?
did. Where is she?
You have a job.
Oh yeah.
Asylum?
Are
Oh,
they-
no, she's with the Oracle. She's safe. She's with the Oracle.
Inside check.
I mean, I
That's
think
what
she's
you
safe,
want
so I don't think I'm being honest.
Roll a 5. And he says, where is she? I can't
You
breathe.
the demonic being
Phone,
that
phone,
she
you need
sees
to
the
relax.
things
It's
of God,
okay.
that
It's
everyone
alright.
else can
Relax,
realize.
breathe. It's
you know,
okay.
not.
She's seriously okay. I mean, she should be out any second now. I mean, our sessions took about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. So she should be done.
This
Okay.
is telepathically to you. Tell him that we'll compare notes later.
We'll compare notes later. In
And
Celestial.
after you say that, I would like to go into the next room.
Okay.
Zyla, you just got blasted back. The room went dark. Even with your dark vision, it's almost impossible to see. But the candles light up again, and the flames begin to shoot up. You see these red, piercing eyes
Weird
coming through the candles. At last, I have found you, my child. Come with me. Come home.
What?
And you hear across the room, don't listen to him. I'm ready for you this time. You see Yisha hit the side of the wall and one of the bricks come out, and a grenade shaped like this drops
Holy
the
hand
grenade,
Grenade.
and you see Asmodeus' head through the flames turn. Vile witch, I will show you what happens when you cross the Lord of the Nine Hells. And you see these tendrils of flames sort of reach out at her, and the holy hand grenade gets thrown from her wrist, and it drops next to you. You see her scream as the flames start to burn her.
Can I try to jump in front of the tendrils to stop it before that happens?
It's kind of too quick,
Gotcha.
but the hand grenade does drop within your reach.
Has the pin already been pulled?
Nope.
I don't know if I would have ever used a grenade before.
It's a really easy construction, so it looks a lot like this. There's a bunch of jewels, and there's a clear circular pin that looks like it would just be pulled out.
Okay.
And you see bright, holy energy gleaming from the inside.
I'll probably pick it up, look at it. What do?
Throw it!
Oh, he didn't pull the pin.
Make an attack roll,
It's bludgeoning damage.
and then I would like you to roll a D100.
Okay.
Oh, does the impact set it off?
Hopefully.
What am I doing attack plus what? Because I got a 4 on the die.
Dex for throwing?
So
Dex for throwing.
just use acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Yeah.
Okay. So 10.
10, okay.
Dirty.
And
For
then what'd you
acrobatics.
roll on the D100?
I don't have a D100. Trey, can I use your D100?
No,
Yeah, you use
those.
the
you
you can.
things, or you can
True.
use one of the
That's
fancy ones. Those are
You
always
can't use
fun.
this. It just
It's-
rarely lands on an easy to
Yeah.
read spot.
Okay.
That's cool though.
I got a D100 right here. Do I use this one? Ice cream ones.
Yeah. It's gonna take me a minute to find it. 98.
Okay.
Nice.
Hand that to me.
She either wanted her high or low. We don't know which.
All right.
I forgot
These
I have
flames are hellfire. So the moment the grenade hits the flames, despite the pin not being pulled, the heat is enough to set it off. This explosion of holy energy, you see these phoenix wings sort of wrap around his face and pull him back into the candles. And you see where the candles used to be, this seal.
Like, or seal?
No, a magic seal.
Okay.
And with a bunch of really complicated and complex magic symbols that you don't know what they mean. But the candles are out. The threat of Asmodeus appears to be gone now. But Yisha lays on the opposite side of the room, near motionless. What do you do?
I'm gonna walk over to her and check her.
She appears to be unconscious, badly burned on her arms and legs where the tendrils grabbed her.
Do I see anything in the room that could help me heal her?
Make a perception check.
Convenient greater healing potion you found.
But if I don't have to, because there's other things around. You said perception?
Yep.
26.
26 is pretty high.
Yeah, 19 on the die plus
You
7.
do see several broken open potions from inside of her desk, but there is one that looks like it's still useful. You're not sure what kind of potion it is, but it is a potion of some
Potion
sort.
instant death.
It is a
Well,
potion.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that one
Okay.
and put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Using my opportunistic thief.
Okay.
I don't think
I
we
won't
need
make you
that.
roll for
You
You don't
that.
need it because I'm making attacks.
She is too damaged to notice this.
And I will use my greater healing potion on her.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for that.
Let me find where
Do you have
it
the
is.
things?
What things?
What is it? Do you?
No.
You don't have them? Okay.
No. They're in my other bag.
I got
For her other D&D group that she goes to after she leaves.
Is greater 44 plus 4?
44 plus 4, yeah.
I haven't figured out a way to put them in my
Normal is
backpack
2d2 plus
so
2. It goes about 2 every level,
Safe.
I think.
Greater, yeah, that makes sense because the supreme, because
16? No, 14 plus 4. 18.
superior.
Supreme.
The burn marks
Supreme 12?
lessen
Or 10.
somewhat.
I think it's 12.
So I think it goes
is he
2,
gone?
4, 8, 12.
Yes.
Thank Calatea. Did you get what you needed? You're like him, the one-horned devil. You have connections to Asmodeus.
Good or bad?
She puts her hand on your shoulder. That is for you to decide. We are who we choose to be. And she very slowly uses her staff to stand herself up. The last lost lamb has just arrived. Go collect him for me.
I'm just gonna storm out with my hood up, my head down, and just walk out past everybody and start walking out the building.
Azyla?
You are unable to leave the room. The door, the exit is locked.
Just gonna-
My liege. And you see
Where are you going?
Nero Oren
Oren.
has joined the group.
Sorry.
You'll get it one
I'm gonna have no reaction. I'm just gonna find the darkest corner and just go in it and just sit.
Does Azyla look like shit?
How hard are you?
Yes.
Yes.
11 of 67.
You look pretty fucked up.
My liege,
How's Yishta?
what is this? what
Leave
is this-
alone.
What is this witch?
Leave alone.
So Yishta's just gonna be through there. Might I? Can you heal at all? No. Okay.
I also don't have any healing potions. Oh wait, no, I correct. I have one greater healing potion.
My love, do you have a greater healing potion on you?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm
Who said that? You
take-
said Milo. I was like, what?
I'm gonna hand you one of our greater healing potions.
Okay.
Give that to her. Because apparently we
To
are
to
to Yishta.
okay.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Azyla. I can
Okay.
heal her.
You're gonna get 4.
She's got it.
Just randomly.
Guess I'm messing around with my blood magic. I think it worked. I feel a little poopy. She looks a little better. I don't want you to notice.
Okay.
I go give a greater healing potion to who's your face.
Yishta.
You have no idea who the hell they're talking about because they haven't really given you much information.
No, because I said that I pointed to the doorway and said, "Give it to Yishta. She's in there."
She points towards a blank wall.
Well,
But you
just
saw
gotta trust
Azyla
it.
walk through it.
Yeah, you did see Azyla walk through it.
You did.
It's a magic one.
elders help me, and I walk through the wall.
Okay.
I'd laugh. You just walked face first.
Or at least you didn't run.
Before I walk through the wall, I tell Astria to stay in the room because I don't like the idea of Astria potentially walking into a wall.
Okay. All right. You guys notice that Astria sits very patiently right in front of the wall.
Girl.
You walk into a bedroom. You see lit candles across a pentagram that has been freshly lit with a seal. You see a shifter with short white hair and 2 pigtails. She wears a bandana over her eyes. You can see hints of 3rd-degree burns on her face. She wears these robes that are black and purple, but still have feathers like the others, but they're just black and purple color. And she holds a staff with a blue globe atop it.
You said she's got a bandage around her eyes.
You know.
Okay.
Oren.
Yishta, I assume?
At your service.
I heard that you might need this. It's a healing potion.
Thank you. And you notice that she has near 2nd-degree burns all over her arms. And as she grabs out, you see that her hands are somewhat bird-like. Still 5 fingers, but they're all like talons. She grabs it and drinks it. Oh, much better.
Do some of the burns heal?
I'm an oracle for Galatea. My purpose is to help you succeed in your path. The others have asked me to show them visions that will help them. So tell me, child, what is it you seek?
That's a hard fucking question. Respect. Power. Banana.
Think carefully.
To forget.
Anything else?
Sometimes I think I want to know. And then I think that knowing would just hurt me even more.
Yeah, that's possible.
Okay. She sits crisscross applesauce on the seal, and she puts her hands out.
I'm gonna replicate her pose and put my hands in hers.
Okay. Whatever you do not let go. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. 9.
9.
Oh no.
Okay, give me a second.
Am I about to beat this woman to death?
You could not take her. At least not now.
We'll see what happens in the dream.
The flames shoot up around you. You see, although it's hot, it doesn't burn. And you see a pair of phoenix wings wrap around the two of you. You're surrounded by a desert. You see dunes and mountains around you. It's kind of midday. You feel Yishta still holding on to you, but you don't see her there with you. What do?
I want to do something kind of weird, and it's 100% up to you.
Okay.
Can Nero have a voice in this?
Sure.
So, from the depths of Oren's soul, I almost imagine Nero kind of whispering out through Oren, I need to know. I need to kill him. And then see what she does with that. Because I've got two different basically people with two different goals.
Okay.
I don't know what you want to do with that.
All right.
You want me to make it difficult?
No, not at all. So, you see a figure running towards you, kind of going very awkwardly through the sand, and you hear him say, "Come on! He's a-coming! He's a-coming! We're going to have one chance!"
She said don't let go. I'm going to grip her arms very tightly.
Okay.
Because I want to follow, but I also don't want to go against what she said.
Okay. So maybe I should be a little bit more clear. Even though you're standing in this desert, essentially, and you feel her holding on to you, but you can move freely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then, I'll follow.
Okay. So this individual nearly runs straight into you, but he sort of dives behind one of the dunes, and you see him sort of prop himself up, and he pulls out this rifle and goes like this. "What, you dumb? Take cover! He's coming! We only have one shot at this."
I'm going to walk over behind him, and I'm just going to stand behind him, because
And
I don't know how real any of
you
this
see, like a mirage, you see these symbols, these arcane symbols, light up. And then you see a shadow figure in the middle of it. Piercing red eyes, a rapier drawn, but unable to move. You hear a shot ring out, and you see parts of his metal head get blown off. What do you do?
Does he look like the figure I've seen in my dreams?
Oh, yeah. Whatever you're gonna do it now. I'm taking my shot.
Can Nero rage?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of a sudden, as you rage, as Oren, you see another figure in the light, a large muscular figure. And as the muscular figure, what does Nero do now that you're in the light with the figure?
So I'm seeing Nero for the first time.
Yep.
He separates from me.
Yep.
Nero goes rage, reckless, and bolts at this figure that I'm seeing
Okay.
to attack him.
And lightning fast, you are in front of him. He's vulnerable. He's unable to move. You see a Warforged with these sort of muscular, somewhat muscular, almost tree-like muscles. A bunch of different swords at his side, and a rapier drawn. He's kind of like twitching about. You have the perfect opportunity to take a hit.
Is the rapier in his hand?
Yeah.
Can I rip the rapier from his hand and stab him through his throat?
You may make an attack roll with advantage.
Crit. 19.
19, perfect.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Describe your fatality.
So as Nero, I run over and I rip the sword out of his hands. You like this? And I just stab him right through the throat. But then I just keep like stabbing at him with the rapier. And then I start screaming, "Protect Oren!"
And Oren, you watch as the summoning circle begins to dim, and all you see is this figure brutally beating this Warforged into dust. And you hear the other figure, "Yeah, we got him! We don't have to worry about that son of a bitch hunting us down no more!" And then all of a sudden, you're back in Yish's room.
What? By the elders, what was that?
Is it done? That's what she says. And she's like, "Is that it?"
Yes.
Well, thank God. You have no idea. I've been fireballed twice today. Happy to serve, but without pain on my end.
Did you see that too?
Your visions are yours alone. It is not my right.
Fuck.
Take that with you. Share with the others if you will. I imagine the 5 of you have much to discuss. If I can be of any help, I'll be here at the Temple of Galatea.
Yeah.
And she stands and offers you a hand.
I take it, and then as I walk out of the room, I kind of give her just like a subtle nod, like
And she'll
I'm not-
follow you.
and I just walk out, and as I'm walking out, you guys are just gonna see me gored to my face and just like chugging.
Summoners of Galatea.
Yes.
I hope the gifts I have been able to give you has helped, although they may not feel like gifts at the time. Summoners are stronger together. I am always here at the temple should you need my assistance, guidance, or wisdom.
Let me thank you very much for your help. Very much.
And
It was very
She
informative.
motions towards the door and it opens on its own. I need a nap.
No, it's valid.
As soon as I hear the door open, I'm gonna get up and just walk out fast.
I need to never sleep again. And you probably hear me mumble that in Celestial as I
I
just walk
understand
out.
Celestial.
And I'm gonna do what
That's
I
pretty intense.
told you at first on my way out.
Okay. So what do
guess
you
bye,
guys
Azyla.
meet back outside?
Are we gonna head straight to the? Well, what time of day is it?
It's mid to late afternoon.
Or did we need to go somewhere to talk first before we go see Aytrus?
I mean, we could probably see him first, and we could talk
Yeah.
at our rooms.
Yeah, we can kind of do a debriefing at night.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless you think that any of the information that you got is going to be critical to the next
That's true.
8 hours.
Yeah, just don't expect me to be a functioning human tomorrow. I start towards where we know Aytrus is.
Oren, for what it's worth, I don't really expect anybody to be a functioning human except my husband. He's got some pretty lofty expectations to live up to.
Okay. As the group regathers, you are heading towards Aytrus Nooks
And
Crooks. Books and Crooks.
Books and
Whatever the fuck I called it.
Yep, books and books.
As we're walking, I lean over into your ear and I whisper, "We need to talk."
Alright.
And as you guys go through parts of the market district, you
I'm
see.
assuming Azyla's just gone.
Are
Or are
following?
you with us?
No, I need the time alone.
Okay. All right.
I need to
And-
process.
Phone lets you know. I will bring her when she is ready.
Sounds good.
Sure.
And you guys reach Aytrus as you see this large shop with the outline of the rocket on a sign. Sort of think the Pizza Planet rocket. And it says Aytrus's Books and Crooks.
I open the door and I hold it open for everyone to walk through.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, greetings. And you see a dwarven man that's sort of balding. You see he's wearing these very dirty overalls. You see these sort of matching power gloves with different controls on the side of them. The shop stinks of oil and arcane magic. It smells very much like a car workshop, if you will, a garage, I should say. And he has almost a
Smells like home.
think Dr. Robotnik type of mustache that sort of just kind of puffs out.
I wonder how much wax he uses on
He
that.
takes his goggles off.
Does he have the black just around that?
Yeah, yeah.
So he takes it off and it's clean under.
Yes, may I help you?
Aytrus!
Aytrus is I.
Indeed. And we're here to talk to you.
I've been waiting for this.
That's very exciting. I have to know,
Yes?
what fixative do you use in your mustache?
All of them, my dear.
As
No.
I just start chugging the gourd again.
I
In
don't
the
know
background.
you, but I recognize the three of you from my dreams. Come to my laboratory. And he goes behind his desk. He opens up this suitcase and steps inside, and you hear.
Oh my god, this gets more and more like home. Hey, this is not a pocket dimension, is it? I'm gonna shout down the suitcase.
We have pocket dimensions, and if it is, we don't want to merge them.
It is indeed the pocket dimension. Please do not bring those inside.
Does he have a sign? I look around for a sign. Is
Do
there
you
sign
have a
that says
locker?
that?
Yeah, do you have a locker we can put them in?
You do see what looks like a safe underneath it that kind of opens up by itself. And you see the sign go from open to close on the door, and you hear the door latch.
Okay, does anybody have a bag of holding?
Yep.
I do.
Okay, so I'm gonna put my bag of holding, put our bag of holding in the safe. Put the portable hole in.
Portable holes in.
My bag of holdings in there.
Mine too. Yep.
Arcane lock it.
Yep, arcane lock it, so only the 4 of us can open it.
Okay.
I love how specific that was.
All right. So you walk into this giant workshop. You see in the middle of it, you see this gigantic cylinder with a top on it, and you see several windows on it. You see this beautiful rustic rocket. You see different sort of coils and machinery attached to it. You see these little gnome-like automatons that are working very diligently on it. And he says, "Stop with the noise. We have guests. Mrs. Lion, they are here to talk about heist. The letters I sent you, and then we have our own thing to talk about, of course. For those that don't know, my name is Aytrus, and you guys do see Lion sitting with her legs crossed on the table. Hi, all.
Huh.
Interesting.
Hi.
Hello.
That one of you's missing.
Yeah, she needed a
Damn,
walk.
I was looking forward to seeing her again.
You said heist. That's not what you sent us a letter about.
I know about the axe.
I want nothing to do with any of this. And
Is
I will
it the-
walk away right now if we're about to plan a heist.
Hear me out. Is it stealing if it doesn't belong to somebody else?
I hear you. That's not a problem.
But yet you've not heard my genius
That's a
plan.
problem.
Lion, take the thing off, and you see Lion pull this sheet off, and you see a perfect replica of the Axe of the Dwarves Lords. So I have a plan. I have invites for us all to go to Drake Bardoba's party.
Wait,
and
are you the one who gave the Lord a fake axe?
No. In Dwarvish,
What?
I'm going to say the Axe of the Dwarvish Lords is home.
It will be after
No,
we make
We
it has to be
already did
returned
it.
home.
make a persuasion check.
Wait, whose persuasion is better?
Probably
Mine's a
yours.
+4.
Yep, guidance.
Hey, do I get advantage because he's helping me?
Sure.
Excellent. I need another d20. And this conversation is now officially in Dwarvish. Alright, I need d4
I got D4s for you.
And Orange
Two.
just in the background, like, what the fuck is happening?
So that's a dirty 20.
Huh?
He was on the ship with us, and we fixed the problem.
The Axe of the Dwarvish Lords is home and safe back in the hallowed mountain halls, from which it should have always been returned to.
So what do I do with this and all the party invites and the
I mean, we can
planning,
still
the
go to the
months
party.
of planning? You telling me that you did this in a day?
And actually, it was, well, okay.
It was technically at night.
Well, I mean, like, if you're going to think about the time that I spent crafting, yes, it was probably about a 24-hour period. However,
Ay,
that was just out of stuff that I had in, like, my bath and, like, in my bag. So I didn't actually really have, like, high-quality silver, mind you.
and he snaps it, and you see this giant automaton caterpillar pull up with a hookah and hands it to him. This is okay. The important thing is that we'll forget about the thousands of gold I've spent replicating the damn thing.
Wait. You spent 1,000, and I'm going to drop in a comment for this. You spent how much gold replicating this?
$2,000
Who in the
gold.
world did you pay for $2,000 for
It was
that
supplies.
replica?
I built it myself.
Oh, you did? How long
And
did it
looking
take you?
at it, it does, like, if you didn't know any better, that would be the Dwarvish Axe Lords.
Even for us?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You do know that replicating goods and forging certificates is illegal, don't you?
It does not belong to him. It belongs...
So you go through the law!
This is immaterial. Okay.
Don't
how
you
long-
dare take that tone
How long
with
did
me.
you? How long did you spend on it?
3 months of my life.
See, okay, so this is what I keep telling you. If
I
you
could
give
have been
me
spending
more
that time on my
time.
rockets.
We've had years.
Well, bitch, what was I supposed to
Pre-planned.
And he pulls out
Is
the
this in
invitations
common?
and starts...
do? No, that one goes back to
Dragging it.
Dwarvish.
So, I guess that's out of the way. Congratulations.
What hall do you come from? From which clan do you hail?
I did not come from my own clan, the Space Clan.
The Space Clan.
Yeah.
You come from space?
I want to go to space.
Okay,
I
but
feel
like,
that's
who
where I belong.
are your people? Who are your family?
Most of my family is dead.
Oh, yeah, same.
It is just me and my partner. We plan on going to space for our honeymoon.
Who's your partner?
His name is Innes.
Innis. Well,
Yes.
I hope that you all have a lovely trip.
Well, we have some things to take care of, and that's what I wanted to talk to the one over here about, because I've seen you in my visions.
Alright, so he wants to talk to you about space travel. That was in common. Which,
What now?
to my knowledge, does not break any laws.
No, but space travel?
No, it's not about space travel. You see, my partner in this, he has been tracked down by the same, hunted by the same being as you. You have the nightmares, yes?
Yes. And how do you know about those?
I get the visions from the hookah sometimes, and a couple times they come true. Like I was right about the axe, right?
Can I ask him to roll persuasion?
Sure. 15?
Okay, I'm stupid. Yep, I believe him. Just
Did
go
you tell
for
the
it.
truth? So we need to go back to the axe real because my friend Lion here has something to say about it because there's a whole other layer to that onion, but let's talk about this for a second because it hurts my brain.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
My partner is Innis is being hunted by the same monster as you. Innis is a great hunter.
Why would he be hunting me? He's already killed me once. What benefit does he gain? I was 5.
That is what monsters do. They hunt great men.
I was 5.
I don't know anything about it. I just saw you in the dreams at the piano and you were killed.
Do you know his name?
I do not know the creature's name. However, I have a piece of him here with me. And he goes through some drawers and throws away some tools and he pulls out a part of Quantum's hide, a metal part. My partner took this from him in a battle, a near-death battle.
Yeah, probably near death for your partner.
So, if the two of you combine your efforts, I have a way to trap him temporarily, and you could wail on him before he can react.
Why would I want anything to do with any of this?
So you can free yourself from the nightmares. Isn't that what you want? And what's in it for me is I can go to space in peace with my partner, soon-to-be husband, and we can explore the stars together. I could also pay.
I'm struggling.
I could also pay.
Alright. I will trap him, but I'm not going to wail on him. I'll just turn him over to the police. I mean, he murdered me when I was a child.
Very
Ash
good.
can attest to that.
Okay. All right.
There's no evidence.
Especially since the child was brought back.
So, I will tell you
How did I
that
murder you? You are dead, or you are alive.
Innis is currently taking in a hunt through a man named Sid. You perhaps may be able to track him down through there. I've not seen Innis for several weeks. Sometimes these hunts of great creatures take time.
They're saying Innis or Yinnis?
Innis.
Like
E-N-N-I-S. And I'm
So I need
sorry,
to
I
find-
don't have business with you.
So I
How-
need to find Yinnis, you said?
Innis with the
Innis.
E-N-N-I-S.
How big is this place?
It's huge.
I'm
Bigger
walking
on the
around.
inside.
I walked around like as soon as they switched to Dwarvish.
this
I
would
walked
make-
around and was like, "Oh, this is a private conversation."
This would
Really?
make Amir make all sorts of vials just in his pants.
I know. Like that's what I'm looking at. I'm like, "Oh my god, my brother would love this place." However, I'm really short, so I can't see the countertops. So I'm trying to climb up little stools and like just look at everything.
Well, keep in mind he's a dwarf, so they're a bit shorter than
Okay.
what it would be for normal folks. So you see him just fine. 'Cause he's about their height.
Is it clean? Is it messy? Is it?
It's cluttered as hell. Like, you don't know how.
I'm prestidigitating things just kind of quietly, like just kind of like getting the oil off the floor there, or like there's some screws and bolts, just
Yeah.
kind of fix them up.
So I'm just cleaning up like I do after my brother, anyways.
Okay.
He pays me to clean his house.
So I need the information about his partner and like what he wants to do
So-
and how I'm supposed to find this person.
Yes. So there's a man named Sid. He has a shop. I got to find my binder real quick. So if you go towards the Grand Bazaar, he owns a place called Sid's Hunts. He's a bugbear, an older bugbear. He usually rents out, well, not rents out, he usually hires adventurers for hunts and rewards them with magic items, so it might be worth looking into. I know that he is currently tracking down, well, not, my partner in this is currently tracking down a dragon in the Battling Vale.
Okay. So what's the name of the person I'm looking for?
Innis, well, so you're
Sid?
looking for Sid, who's hired Innis to take care of a dragon.
Who has hired Innis?
Yeah.
Okay. And where can I find Sid?
At Sid's Hunt.
Huh?
It's called Sid's Hunt.
Sid's
Sid's
Hunt.
Hunts, yeah, that's what the place is called.
Sorry.
You're good.
Okay. And then when I see him, what am I supposed to tell him and what is the plan? Do I just get the plan from him?
You guys can talk it out. Like I said, and he has the scroll that will trap the monster. Wherever you guys decide to trap him or whatever, as long as you can take care of him, maybe your friends would be willing to help. Since this beast is quite talented, from what I've seen in my visions of him killing you, and almost my partner. So,
Okay.
okie dokie then.
Yeah. FYI, Oren's not taking any of this very well. I think he's gonna go sit in a corner now and drink.
Okay.
And probably like with Astria in his lap.
And you hear Lion clear a throat. Maybe it's actually a good thing Azyla's not here for this. And she points towards you were worried about legality. And she pulls out an ID and flips it. BBI. I work for the Detective Task Force edition of the BBI. I've been tracking down that axe for months. Try to return it to its original owners. So
Well, hi.
I was hired by
Plot twist.
your family, I guess. Not hired, like they brought the concerns to the BBI, then to the Detective Task Force to track this thing down.
Uncle Zeke was successful?
Apparently.
Do you know how long he's been writing letters? He is very passionate about constituency and taxation.
I've been trying to get together like a dream team to make this heist, right? So, like I figured if I got close to like a thief, like a master thief, and figured out his or her skills, I could hire them and by extension their team.
That's fair. I like your style. It's a good approach.
It gets dirty sometimes, if you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
Yes, very much so.
Yep.
That's why it was done undirty.
Yeah.
Like,
So you don't need to worry about the law because I'm with the law. But
What's BBI stand for again?
Baldur's Gate Bureau of Investigation.
It was the BGBI, but they shortened it to the BBI.
For logistics.
Yeah.
Flows off the tongue better.
And I'm with the BBI, but I'm also with this like a lower sect of that called the Detective Task Force.
Cool. Cool.
Probably need to shorten that one too.
How do you spell
That's a good question.
We are over here fighting for our lives today.
Awful
Think
speller.
it's
Don't ask me.
B-U-R-E-A-U.
Yeah, B-U-R-E-A-U. Okay, well, what was your... Do you know how he acquired it? Or how
Through the black market,
okay.
a black market auction.
That's what I thought.
In his defense, he didn't know it was a black market auction.
I don't give a shit about that.
Not
I
a
don't think he
lot.
knows a lot.
Yeah.
No.
Don't say that out in the streets.
No.
Notice how we're not on the streets.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I appreciate that. What other priceless artifacts has he acquired from illegal sale points?
I could look into that.
Why don't you? And then we can go from there. Because at some point that is a beautiful replica of the Axe of the Dwarvish Lord. It's like 100%.
It is impressive.
Because I mean, like, the only thing that's missing on it is the fact that you wouldn't get cursed if you held it.
And also the golf balls he put on the ends.
Yeah, the golf balls he put on the ends.
I could not have accounted for such a thing.
Yeah, neither could we. We tried our best though.
It was a horrendous modification.
Yeah, okay. But no, if you find that he has, because he told us that he had a closet full of, which D20, or which D4 is that? Okay, cool. Sorry, I thought it was my metal dice, and I was like, how did you
it's
get that?
mine.
Those are supposed to be at home. Squirrel. If you find that he has other ill-gotten supplies or rarities, let us know, because the Axe of the Dwarvish Lords is not the only thing that has been mishandled.
I'll keep that in mind.
Do you, and again, sorry, this is professional curiosity, do you know which black market dealer he got it from?
That's classified.
Such a disappointing word.
Sorry.
You realize that it was our
It's for
heritage.
It's also my job. Sorry. It's nothing personal. It's just comes with being part of the detective task force.
I don't think so. Can you at least tell me what city the deal was brokered through? Was it through Waterdeep?
Baldur's Gate.
Was it through Waterdeep?
That's why it came across my desk.
Do you know anybody in Baldur's Gate anymore?
I don't even remember the last time we were there.
Well, I know, but that's not the point.
Maybe.
Okay, you sit and you think about that. Do we know anybody in Baldur's Gate?
They know the twins.
Make a history check for me.
I'll guide you.
What's your history?
I was gonna have us both make one, because mine's a +2.
Then I will guide you as well.
Okay.
Hold
Mostly 'cause I
hands.
think
Hold
it's
hands while
funny.
you do this.
What's my thing I can
I love that the
use?
DBI is officially a thing though now.
I
You're welcome.
know. It's
And
functioning
there's
pretty
different
well.
there's different sects of it too.
Yeah. That's right.
I'm going to add a d6 to my
Detective
roll
sex.
with my cosmic omen.
Yeah.
The detective task force.
Oh, buddy.
Sex
Oh,
of sex.
That's depressing.
The DTF, Detective Task.
It's the DTF. They're always DTF.
You said history?
Fuck yes.
15 for history.
8.
Y'all are awful. That wasn't even intentional.
Yeah, now we know why they never use that.
Now we know why her and Azyla get along so well.
You seem to recall a grizzled old dragonborn detective that you might know from there. His name escapes you. That you might be able to make contact with.
How long ago was this we last saw him if he's grizzled and old? Considering how old we are.
Yeah!
About 20 years ago.
Oh. Did you?
He may be dead now, but about 20 years ago we knew this old grizzled dragonborn detective.
What's his name? Felix? No.
Let's see, what was the name of that dragonborn at the very beginning of that last campaign that you played? Do you remember? She would know, but she's not at the table.
I'm sorry.
There's
beginning of
no
what
things
campaign?
behind you.
Just
The
give me a
start of
time, what is it?
Atlantis.
Start of Atlantis.
When we
Yeah.
played the
Oh.
yeah.
Oh my god, he's making a comeback. Yeah, they're right
It's one of
there.
those.
Yeah, it's one of those folders. They're all right there. Yep.
We have
One
the
moment,
technology
please.
paper.
The paper.
Is it Zafric?
Yes.
Zafric. No, that wasn't
No,
Zafric, was
that
it?
sounds about right.
That's one of them. There was plenty of them. Was it Zafric? Is that who I was?
It sounds like it.
Who's the
There's
other
Yeah,
one?
there he is,
Samson
right there.
That's it?
Zafric. His name was Zafric. You know Zafric?
Yeah.
he was my teacher. He's our lead investigator.
He was promoted.
Oh my goodness, that's so good.
He was the founder of the detective task force.
Yeah, that's.
He was there for the great name change of whatever that year was.
Yeah, probably not a moment too soon either. God, the streets were rough.
Nobody took BGBI seriously, but BBI, that's a title.
Since taking a desk job, he's kind of gained some weight, but he still hits the streets from time to time.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
So you have a way of getting in touch with him?
With Safford?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Could you get a message through from us?
Sure. What kind of message would you like me to tell him?
Fuck, what do we want to tell him?
Is there a word limit on this message?
Whatever sending is.
25?
25. Okay, we're gonna brainstorm.
You know what? If you want to send it with Azyla at some point and have her meet me at Heaven's Night, so I can explain things to her in person.
No offense, but we trust Azyla about as far as
If
we can
you
throw
give
her.
us 5 minutes, we will put together this message and we will still pass on the message that you want to send to Azyla.
Okay, I just want to talk to her. That's all.
That's fine.
Okay.
Is there any... Okay, so I'm polite, but I'm
Yeah.
also curious.
Yeah, sure.
Is there anything that draws my attention so much I want to touch it?
Make a persuasion check.
No.
No, I did this last week too. Perception.
How persuasive are the things that you want to
17?
You do see a wheelchair, like a wheelchair that has a bunch of like tech built into it. It's an artificer's wheelchair.
Whoa. Does it have buttons and stuff on it?
It does.
So what should I roll to see if I push it? Because I'm polite, but I'm also curious. So I'm in conflict. So I need to make a save.
Yeah, make a. I don't know, maybe
Persuasion
make
against
charisma-
yourself.
Make charisma saving throw.
See, I'm really, really good at this. I have restraint. 22.
22.
Okay. Not enough to push it.
You
Man, I
start to
want-
research one of the buttons, and then you see like there are rockets at the side of it, and you're like, oh, I better not.
4, 5, 6,
Whoa.
8, 9,
I'm going to try to remember this and tell my brother all
And
about it.
Cordio, you see this.
What am I seeing?
I'm looking at a wheelchair that's all decked out and stuff, and I almost push a button, and you can see it's got rockets on it, and I change my mind.
Kess?
I'm way down there. I've been walking around this whole
Don't touch
time.
that, I'm going to sell.
We
I
don't press
wasn't gonna-
buttons, we don't know what they're gonna do.
I know. I saw. Sorry.
It shoots at the rockets.
Yeah.
Are
It's
these
really
propulsion
nifty.
rockets or projectile rockets?
Both.
Fascinating.
Oh wow, that's amazing! It's like a defensive wheelchair.
Yes.
Wow.
We want to make adventuring accessible for everyone.
We'll have to get the taverns involved and get them handicap accessible. Get ramps. Yeah, we could do it. We could change society.
Have you heard of the... there's already a magical means of this. Of the just magical floating discs that will just hover there and let you sit on them.
This is cooler.
This is true. You can't beat rockets.
That is true.
I'm just saying that it's already kind of accessible.
And, like, look at this. You push the button, you see a couple of ninja stars coming out of the wheels.
Okay, yeah,
Does
this is cool.
this have ninja stars built into it? I think not.
It could if you got your hands on one.
I suppose this is true. So is there anything else that I could help with? I am very busy with my rockets. I have to get it, assuming that you and Ines' mission is successful, ready to go.
Well, I did because I know you had business with everybody, and you didn't have business with me, but I had business with your bookstore. Because you do have books upstairs, correct?
I do. I have many books.
Can you tell me offhand if you have books about recent historical events in this region? Is there anything like that, like history books?
If you would like to compile lists, I could see what I have, and you can come back later.
So you get a compiled list, and then I'll come back and see you later, and you'll get it?
Yes.
Would it be like later tonight or tomorrow? How long?
Tomorrow would be best.
tomorrow morning, afternoon?
Yeah, afternoon. Oh, morning is fine.
Morning's fine? Okay. And then I also just want to know offhand, do you have any things about alchemy? I'm trying to be an alchemist.
Alchemy?
Alchemy.
Oh, that's if you want explosive. I have all. Alchemy. I have books on alchemy.
Yeah.
You have to give me specifics.
Well, I was thinking more of like healing potions and things like that, like beneficial.
To like rate your own and all that stuff.
Yeah, if possible.
I will see what I can do.
Okay, thank you.
What do you sell in your shop?
I sell books. I sell machines, automatons sometimes, but those you have to kind of
In advance.
because it's very complicated. And you see one of the autognomes sort of walking with a stack of stuff into the wall and correct itself and walk the correct way. Very complex work.
Still ingenious though. That's
Absolutely.
really impressive. So, do you have like gadgets or anything like that? Like, my brother's always making gadgets. I didn't know. Fishes are always
What
peeking
kind
on
of gadgets are you looking for?
Secret fluid.
Nothing in particular. I was just curious. Cause if there was a place I can browse them, I would be happy to do so.
Tell me, Oren, when do you plan to go see my love?
As soon as I can.
Well, that's not the very specific time.
No.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow? Okay. I will have some items when you come to visit me tomorrow ready for you to take on the beast and anything else you might experience in the field.
Oh, wow. Are you saying like free of charge? Like you just give them to us?
If it will help in
Absolutely.
in destroying this monster that haunts both of your dreams, then
wow.
absolutely.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. That's awesome.
So you're taking a list from all of us, right?
Sure. Are these individuals helping you kill the beast of your nightmares?
I don't know that I'm gonna kill him. I want to talk to him.
Bring him to justice at the least. And
Yes.
this is very much wanting to put the bullet in his brain.
Well, Ines might have to reconsider.
We'll see. Alright, go. Well, if nothing else, I can lead you back upstairs and you can go about your day and come see me again tomorrow.
I give Lion a slip of paper, which is our sending message. I send it to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Wait, Lion, how will you get the information back to us? I say as I'm walking upstairs, so I turn back around. Wait. Can you just send to him now? Can you do it on speaker?
You don't find the detective task force. The detective task force finds you.
Okay, but can you do it on speaker?
But how are we supposed to send Azyla to you? You want us to take...
I sent
message.
her to Heaven's Night. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you want us to send her to
I worked there
Heaven's
for a
Night,
time.
and you're gonna get us our information back.
Of course.
Because we're gonna wait until we hear from you before we tell Azyla.
And make a persuasion check, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Cordio, are you helping me?
I am always helping you.
Can I roll with advantage if he's always helping me?
Sure. As long as he's conscious.
Is there help?
And then you also get this.
Oh, thank you. Jeez, I needed it. You said persuasion?
Yeah.
16.
I'll send that message to Zafric as soon as I can.
Excellent. Thank you.
You went to the bathroom. Did you realize what happened with your character?
Zafric
Zafric.
from when you made the little portfolio character.
It's the NPC I played during the first intro. What are they called? Vignettes.
Yeah.
I caught his name. I didn't
He's
hit me.
an old grizzled detective that
the
might be
BBI
passed
now.
away at the BBI. He got promoted.
He's the founder.
He knew
of
the only way to
BTS.
overcome his fear of that bitch was to outrank her.
Yes.
So he used that as motivation.
Yeah, so there's different sections of the BBI now. One of them is called the Detective Task Force, and that's the one
I
that's
caught that.
DTF. It's the best sex,
Yep.
if you ask me.
Uh,
It's always
And
DTF.
we're all
I want to
pals.
be a
So
DTF.
we're like, hey buddy, I heard you got promoted, so proud. conversation.
So,
Lion could be like, I'm DTF. Put your hands up.
TTF, God. TTF. Turn around so I can come.
I've been trying to come up with an acronym for DTF for weeks.
No.
Because I knew before the campaign started that Lion was secretly BBI, but I was like, she's got to do something else.
PBI DTF, turn around, put your face on the ground. Hands wide, spread them.
Spread them.
You are entirely too rude.
It's amazing. It's the GTM. Our universe just keeps getting better and better.
The GM was so fun. Alright, so as you guys exit his shop, what would you like to do next?
It's late, right?
It's sun's starting to set.
So obviously, it goes without saying that we grab our bag of holdings.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Grab our shit.
Yep.
We 100% grab our shit.
Yep.
Not
Grab
that
our shit.
big yet.
Do we pass by like a bookseller on the way? Back to
That
our
was the
lodging?
bookseller.
He was a bookseller.
That's his bookstore.
Another
Books and books.
bookseller. You were telling me in a
there's more
market town?
bookstores?
But there's
Sure,
not.
I mean, there's other booksellers, but
Right, but I figure he probably has some of the best stuff.
he does have some of the best stuff.
I'm looking for anything in Undercommon.
Okay. Well, I know Elizabeth is about to leave, so is there anything that
Yep.
Oren would like to do?
What you up to, Oren? What you got?
I want to have a conversation with them, but I think I want to have that conversation next time,
Okay.
if that's okay.
Sure.
Mostly because I want to gather my thoughts on what that conversation
We
is
say
gonna
this
be like.
in Solra and Cordios.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, you're not part of my inner group yet.
You good? You're a monk and I turn people into Carls, so it's a hard mix.
So, is there anything that you wanted to do specifically before you leave? I'm not kicking out. You're free to leave whenever you want. So I want to make sure that you get your table time before you have to jet.
No. The only thing I might do is I might pick up a couple of health potions.
Okay.
So if you can just send me like the costs of those, and I will just
Okay.
buy a handful.
Okay. Sounds good. How much money do you have?
Couple hundred, I think.
Couple hundred. Okay.
2 gold.
Well, because I think I still have that.
Oh no, it's 10 gold. That's what I got.
Just how much you got right now?
She holds all the gold.
I do.
Okay, I got you.
That's right, in case I get lost money.
I was gonna say, that's the poorest you've ever been, ever.
Okay, I've never had my iPad do that before. There we go.
It always does the weird shit when you're like in a hurry and just trying to like do something
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you acting like weird now?
Yeah, I've got 132 gold and a platinum.
Okay. All right.
Platinum is 10 gold. Right?
We'll definitely take. So we'll have your character kind of separate from the rest of the group to go shopping, and then we'll regroup by the time next week.
Okay.
All right.
Did anybody need anything from me before I go? I just figured this was a good spot for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Rather than me getting into something and then leaving in a not good spot.
Fair. Also,
always
I really like
taking
your
this
cardigan.
It's a pullover. Cardigan pullover. Oh shit! Before you leave, who does the recap? So
Oh,
I've been meaning to do this for weeks, where we pick before Elizabeth leaves.
yeah.
So
It's just been weeks.
yourself, Mariah, and myself are off the table. So you got to pick between the three of them.
So you, me, and Mariah are off the table.
Correct.
So these three. What's the chances you'll be able to listen to the session like enough to do what we're about?
Pretty
to do?
high.
Pretty good. Because you had some pretty good moments so far. I think. So, do you want to do it next week?
Even if you have trouble with the last core half, we can always help you out. It's no big deal.
Awesome. Thank you.
So you're gonna do it next week.
I am doing the recap next week.
You want me to remind you this weekend?
Yes, please.
Okay, if I think of it, I will.
If you can remind me, like Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, I usually listen to the recording on Sundays, so that's when I'll be thinking about it. I mean, I'll hear myself say it on recording style. That's probably...
Hello, future Alex.
Yeah. Hello, future me.
Please remind Elizabeth.
Yeah.
All right. You guys have a good one.
Have a good night. Be safe.
Have a good week.
Be safe.
Enjoy the rest of the game.
Thank you.
Oh, they will.
Oh, we will.
See you guys.
Thirsty to make a Carl.
All right.
Hey, wait, Elizabeth, did you want your
What?
Estrella?
No.
Okay,
Did you
cool.
want your minis or leave them here?
Oh. I didn't know she had new ones. What is it? Oh, this
Oh,
is a new
it's
name.
Nem and then it's Estrella.
That's her dog.
Her fox.
Yep, no problem. She said she wanted to leave them here.
That's great. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. She was already halfway down the thing, but I was still in the doorway, so I could
Azyla,
Yes.
when you rejoin the group,
What have I acquired in my thing, if you read my message?
make a sleight of hand and stealth check.
Okay. Because during my frustration, I'm going to be scoping the area, looking for anything and everything, and taking what I can. So stealth, nat 20.
Okay.
Sleight of hand, also nat 20.
Nice.
All right.
It's 1 in 400, isn't it, or something like that?
You are a lucky duck because the judges do not mess around with
Oh.
thieves.
Remember when we saw the kid with the hook? I forgot to mention that in my recap. The boy with the hook. That's what they do.
So 32 with both.
Okay. Yeah. Roll a d6 for me.
Six.
You find 6 regular healing potions,
Okay.
and then roll a d12 for me.
4, 6, 8, 12. Oh, I guess you're the one choosing. Wait, is that the right thing or is that's a 10, right?
Yeah. What you looking for?
My 12. I have the wrong die.
Looks kind of like a sucker puppy.
8.
Okay. You find a spell scroll of protection from poison.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna go back to wherever we had lodging and just go in my room and sit.
Okay. So the rest of you are outside while Oren, almost did it again, decides to separate and go shopping. It's early evening. What would you guys like to do?
Books.
Books?
I mean, I'm interested in books too. If we can
Okay.
find in the bookstore.
So you find a street urchin that has a booth full of books on it.
Yeah.
He sort of wears like a bowler's hat, and he's a humanoid male. Hey, well met.
Hi.
Well met.
May I help you?
What kind of books do you have tonight?
All kinds. I also sell scrolls if you have the coin.
Do you have any in Undercommon?
Scrolls or books.
Either.
What kind of books are you looking for, man?
That's latte.
Honestly,
Sleeping.
just kind of trying to get the lay of the land.
Well, he sort of pulls out a book and starts to dust it off. Would you like an atlas of the Guys of Plains?
What are the guys in Plains?
So it is a wide desert. There are many creatures that exist there. If you look like the adventuring type. There's also a guide. I could also give you a guide on Lapaka care. I also have a couple of guides on identifying different plants in the various jungles around this area.
Do you want another plant guide?
Are there some I don't know?
I don't know.
Can I take the Lepaco? I'll take the Lepaco one, please.
Sure.
How much does it cost?
Just a moment.
The
I want
Yeah.
to take care of Lepaco.
25 gold.
Okay, I hand it over.
the Giza Plains. When was that atlas updated?
It's the, and you see the current year.
And you had to dust it off.
We're in a desert.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. That's my bad. That's my bad. Is it an undercommon, or did you just kind of like look at me and get the vibe that I enjoy maps?
You just seem new to the area. I could tell by your whatever.
That's fair. No, I mean, like, that's fine. I'm. It's been a while since I've been back in this area. That's for sure. But if not here, or if not by you, do you know where I could find books in Undercommon?
Well,
Learning language is a passion of mine.
as far as like weird books like that, I would talk to Aytrus. Like his book / mechanic shop is not far from here.
Okay.
I have a question.
Sure.
Your atlases, do you have copies of previous years?
Or do you know where we could find some?
Well, they're in the archives at the Temple of Galatea. It is required by law that we donate them so that way they can be archived. So you can read them there. They're not to be taken off grounds, from what I understand. I think you have to be either a... you have to be a member in order to take it off grounds.
That makes sense.
Let's hope there's something
Or a
pretty fun.
summoner, but we haven't seen one of those in years.
Yeah.
So
Gosh, that would be wild. Telepathically, do you want to get this, or do you just want to look at the temple?
I was hoping for something before the fall.
Yeah, me too. But our memory, as you and I well know, can be shit. So do we want the most up-to-date atlas?
I think we should get one of each.
Okay.
That way we can also see what they've erased.
Yeah. How much for the atlas?
25 gold pieces.
Can I insight to see if I think that that's a fair price?
Yep.
Okay. Excellent. What is it?
That's fair. Why would it be fair?
Yeah, right. It's what he said. It's whatever he deemed as fair.
17.
Tell him the truth.
He deems it fair.
Yeah, he deems it fair. And it seems to be in good condition.
I guess the question that I was really asking is that market rate? That's on me.
For around here, probably.
I pass over 25 gold.
Okay.
Um,
I'm reading. Am I learning
do
anything?
you have
Not this quickly.
I read fast.
do
Yep.
you
Put it under your pillow first.
do you have any books on religion or the gods or the Phoenix?
Galatea? Yeah, Galatea.
I think I have just the thing.
Or the Titans?
Okay.
Ooh. I have some
A
stories.
tourist, I see. So he pulls out another book, and it's fat, and then you notice that it's kind of the book jacket almost looks like wings, and he opens it up, and the front cover kind of the phoenix kind of comes out, and a beginner's guide to the Titans of Ivalice.
Whoa, that's a really nifty book.
I
Never seen something like that.
really appreciate you going through the pains of giving me this information and helping me find it.
That's my job.
I was during our second honeymoon.
They all put them together.
Yeah, they do. Baptized in the temples. Do you have anything a little more advanced?
This is the most advanced I've got. It's quite in depth. It's not a child's book, despite it having it's the collector's edition.
You called it a beginner's guide too.
Yeah, but I also have when he pulls out a children's book,
Okay.
Titans for 6-year-olds.
Well,
Titans for toddlers.
Yeah.
Titans for tots.
But
How
would that
much-
one have the love?
How much does that one cost? The kids one.
10 gold piece.
I'm gonna hand that over. I'm gonna take it home. I'm sure somebody at home will love that.
What do you think?
Learn all about your land and stuff, your culture.
Of course.
How much?
25 gold pieces.
Tag. You get to insight check at this time.
I'll
gonna
also
guide you.
insight check it. Or I will insight check it. Alright, so that's going to be a 25.
Tell the truth.
What was the title of the book?
Titans for 6-year-olds.
Titans for 6-year-olds.
Titans for tots.
Titans for Tots. Can it be that?
Sure. And on the cover, you see, like, with the exception of the Titan of Love, you see, like, chibi versions of each Titan, like, sort of chasing, like, flying kites together.
Little chibi version.
We'll take the book on theology.
Okay.
So adorable. It's got little nursery rhymes in it for each Titan.
We might have to fucking write this book.
And I made a note. I was like, I need to make some sort of nursery rhyme about the Titans. We'll see. Poetry is
Can I
always,
do it? Can I do it?
poetry's always not been my weakest point, but that might make it even funnier.
It doesn't need to be good for us, it needs to be good for a 6-year-old.
Right.
Yeah,
True. For a 6-year-old.
We can have the kids decide.
That's true.
We have a 6-year-old.
Well, thank you
I'm good.
very much for your allowing us to peruse your collection.
Thank you for filling my pockets.
Are you gonna do it?
It's polite.
I was just assuming that I was also doing it.
There.
Okay.
I see yes. OC no.
All right.
Anything else?
Are you gonna do anything else tonight?
I thought we were going to have a catch up and debrief.
Oh, that's a really good point. So, breakfast in the morning, we can chat about what we learned today?
Mm-hmm. I think so. It was an eventful day, but I think we all need a rest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. As you guys all turn in, and as you start to come back to the Titan's Inn, make a perception check.
Oh, lovely. Do I want to use my one that just sold 220s?
So some of those
Probably
answers.
not. 8 or 7 perception.
Yeah.
17.
17. It's quick, but you see Solra go into a bar. Somebody that looks a lot like Solra.
I will sneakily follow.
Okay.
Stalker.
Oh yeah.
She's gone into so many bars today.
Make a
Get
stealth check.
shit faced, apparently. Maybe she's doing like a challenge.
27.
This pub and this pub
Okay.
and that pub.
A pub crawl.
I'm gonna pub crawl over
So you sneak into the bar. James's peach.
James's peach. Wow.
Or is it just regular sized peach?
This is a regular size.
He's just got a regular sized peach.
Does it smell like peaches?
James is really small.
When you
though.
walk inside, you see this lively bar, and you see Solra, intoxicated out of her mind, sort of stumble over to the bar, and she sort of flags down the bartender. Make mine a double, dwarven mead, and kind of holds her head.
So,
But now that you get a close look at it, you realize this is Solra's doppelganger,
which
Syra.
I've seen before.
Yep.
What else is around the bar?
I mean, there's mostly lizard folk. You see the bartender's wearing an apron, And he has long, almost like crocodile snout, and he has orange scales, and Pat gives her a drink. It's populated, but not like overly crowded. Mostly common folk. Nobody whose pockets that would probably worth stealing from, if that is your question. And somebody comes up to you. Well, actually, you rolled so high on your stealth, nobody noticed you.
Okay. OC, I can't remember if I was around when we heard about them seeing Andreas and them talking about Syra being there with them.
I thought you guys had that discussion during like the card stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So I was around?
Yeah. You
Okay.
know that they weren't really sure what happened to her. This is the
Okay.
first time you didn't see her on the boat. The rest of you guys traveled.
Yeah, I just heard her through the wall.
Yeah.
So I will walk up to her and sit next to her.
Okay. She sees. Let's see how she rolls because she's super drunk. 7. She doesn't notice you.
I'm gonna just... Where Andreas?
I didn't see you there. Artemis.
Where Andreas?
In Albina? The ruins in Albina? That's where I saw him last. You know, if he didn't have bugs on him, I would think he's kind of cute. Are you a projection of my mind and guilt?
No. Need...
Where's that bastard husband of mine? I need to... Where is he? You know what he said about me?
You a hoe?
Yes. He called me a construct of a god. He said that surely Eilistraee could just conjure another one just like me. He didn't seem to care at all that I was left behind. You know how that makes me feel?
Don't care. Need to find Andreas and brother.
I don't know anything about your brother, but Andreas helped me escape. He was this stranger that I didn't even know was kinder than my own husband. And he helped me get out. And I was thinking about just leaving, but I don't know if I could do that to him. I feel like I could be help of the group too,
How?
but I don't think Cordia wants me. I can do everything she can, just hotter.
That's a matter of opinion.
I mean, I would like to relay what I've seen once I sober up a little bit, because some of it's a little blurry right now.
You join me. Help find Andreas.
I told you he's still. Which way is north? The Nalbina.
You take?
We gotta do the thing before we're strong enough to fight the Demogorgon.
You join me. You help.
What is he? Is he worth? Of course he's worth saving. He's nice enough to help me.
You owe.
You are so right. All I've been thinking about is myself.
More help, more
You know
success.
what's fucked up? Even though he said those terrible things about me, part of me still loves him. How fucked up is that?
Fuck that. Andre is important. Cordio with Solra. Stop being upset.
Can I be upset until tomorrow?
Then after, no more.
Okay.
No time.
I just want to... I don't know what I'm going to do when I see him, though. I might just
Ignore.
slap him. We could flank him, like you could stand on the other side so I could get a good...
No.
You're right, Violence.
Ignore.
Violence is not the answer. But... And she placed some gold down. Sleep.
Can I slide a hand to take a piece?
Make a sleight of hand check.
14.
Oh, you rolled like a 2?
I did roll a 2.
You beat a 13. The bartender did not notice you take his tip.
You took the bartender's tip.
How much was it?
2 gold pieces.
Oh, then I'm only going to take 1 gold piece.
Alright.
Because I only said I wanted to take 8 gold. So I'm only going to take 1.
Bitch, only give me 1 gold piece.
But I will leave 2 silver.
Okay.
Take a penny, leave a penny kind of thing.
Yeah.
Take a gold, leave a silver.
I'm not completely heartless.
Alright. So as you take Syra back to your room, you pay an additional 2 gold for her to bunk with you. The night goes by uneventfully.
See, technically just 1 gold because I took the gold that she paid the thing, so.
Sure.
Okay.
So unless there's anything you guys need to accomplish during the evening, the morning will come without problems.
Long rest.
So
Yes.
I am going to try and reach out to Eilistraee again.
Okay.
Because I will not learn.
Alright. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Here's your d6. It's the last one I got.
Thanks.
Elevate doesn't even ask you what you say. It's just like, whatever you say, it's coming right back at your face.
19?
Okay. You take half damage, you're going to take 2 psychic damage. It's hard to reach out.
Still nada. It's unusual for your girl to give you the cold shoulder.
Yeah, like... I didn't knowingly disobey her. I didn't knowingly... Like, you know, all the times that she's done this in the past, it's been like, ugh, I mean, like, rude, but I get it. But just to go cold shoulder.
Couldn't be because Syra got left behind, could it?
Maybe.
Nah, couldn't be that.
It might be.
Plus, that's not our fault anyways.
Do you think if we cast Lesser Restoration on her,
On who?
Syra?
How will we do that? We don't know. She's with the Demogorgon.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, what if?
And what would that accomplish? What?
Okay, well, you stew on that. Say this.
Oh!
Anything else anyone wants to do during the evening?
So I have
So you need
Syra
to go
and Phone all in the same
Maybe?
room with me.
Yeah.
Sure you do.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have something.
Okay.
Just wanted to go see if there was jump boards down in the market while we were down there.
There's
So-
what?
Jump boards, because
Oh, yeah, we were
they've
gonna
already
look at that
mentioned jump
today.
boards.
Yep.
Just to see if there was anything. Just take a quick glance.
Okay. You notice there's a posting by a man named Sid.
Sid?
Yep.
Okay.
Who is looking to hire hunters at his shop.
Hunters at his shop.
Good thing we're seeing him tomorrow.
Looking for skilled adventurers to take on 3 jobs.
job.
Okay, there was actually one thing more that I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
And anything else that stands out to me?
Not really. Nothing that would catch your interest other than just like,
No bounties or anything like that?
nope.
Do you
3 jobs.
have any idea?
Okay.
who
That was it. Just to catch a quick glance.
being
Okay.
in my vision could be?
Could I have both Son and Solra Syra words? Each take a deck from the cards. Each take a card from the deck. Is that a thing? Not saying to do it now. I know Phone agreed,
Yeah.
so I would have to probably convince Syra.
Make an Arcana check for phone. Oh, damn it.
Arcana?
Yep.
Where's it at? 6 plus 18, 24. Right, math?
24.
Yeah.
It occurs to you that he might not be able to draw a card from the deck because he came from the deck.
Gotcha.
His deckception. Sora, on the other hand,
Syra,
Syra.
Your Solra can too. I don't know that you're gonna
Yeah.
convince her to.
we did have one other thing we wanted to try and work out.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to think about whether or not you're going to ask a poor, sad, drunk woman with mascara running down her face.
With no inhibitions at the moment.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was just a question, not something I'm gonna do now.
Well, let me answer this
Yeah.
question real quick.
No worries.
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
But now I have that in
Oh, you're awake?
Because that may alter my plans for the evening.
Yeah. That answer your
Find your
question?
first love.
I'm pretty
Yours
sure
would be
because
green or blue.
Green.
Right?
From where
Yeah.
I'm sitting,
So
it looks like a really
see it.
pretty shade of blue
Yeah.
from those lights.
what was the other things you guys want to do?
See if we can work out who the figure in her vision was.
So,
Okay.
verbal processing.
Yep.
The idea that we have lived long enough, or we've lived a long time, and we might have somewhat spotty memories, but if we kind of speak into the ether, if you will, for long enough, we can kind of jog up memories.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just going to be going through, because I do have a few books on me anyways in my bag of holding,
Yeah.
like our old adventure logs,
Yep.
to see if there's anything that rings a bell now that we've had time to think on it and we're not in active danger.
Do I have someone that can help us with this?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I just had something pop in my mind that I want to do.
Okay.
You. Oh, that won't help with that. That's about an event that'll happen with it in the next 7 days.
Mm-hmm. You can ask if confronting Kess is gonna end in a positive. I don't know that it's worth it though.
Oh, wait. But what if?
I don't know.
What if?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I can also set the mood.
I was thinking. Can we find an answer in the library?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So it's gonna be a two-pronged process.
Okay.
First is what I described. So essentially, I guess history or insight for like going back through our old notes to try and figure out if there's anything that would lead to a hint, and then he wants to cast a spell.
Okay. Roll D100 for me, please.
You got it, buddy.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Do I get to know if I want high or low just for anticipation points?
Can I guide him?
Not on a D100 roll.
Right in the middle. 50 on the dot.
Okay. This will be a long process. You may not get a straight answer this night, but you're both welcome to make 2 separate history rolls.
Okay. And then he also has a divination. I'm gonna guide you.
Okay.
Are you gonna guide me too?
Yeah, I'm gonna guide you as well.
And so we're each just making 1 history roll?
Yep.
You get 2 guidances. Well, you don't need another one.
No, because I'm using a guidance on you and you're using a guidance on me. Oh, math.
Oh shit.
14 for me.
Mm-hmm.
My rolls are not great today.
Yep.
That's gonna be a 10 for me.
Yep. This is gonna probably take you guys a couple of nights to go through your notes to like maybe scrounge up
Alright.
anything.
And then I was going to cast divination.
And what does that do?
I will read it out for you once I find it again.
Okay.
It's a 4th
It's
level.
alphabetical, yep.
Alphabetical.
I use my magic as an offering, and that puts me in contact with a god or a god servant. I will not be going for contact with Valen, because that's just stupid. No, it'll be one of my dwarven gods, ideally. I ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within the next 7 days. It's going to be if we were to look in the Temple of Galatea or our notes from our previous adventures, would be able to find the true identity of Valen from the vision. And the GM offers a truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen.
Okay. What god would you like to commune with?
Probably my god Morden, my boy.
Is this the guy you spoke to a couple weeks ago? I think.
Did I talk to Morden?
You talked to a dwarvish god, I don't remember.
It's probably Morden. Wait, no, he's not the Dwarvish god of lore. Which one is that?
Just gotta do a quick Google.
I do. I don't remember all my Dwarvish gods.
It's because you're not a real dwarf.
Was it Dumathoin? Where's my other gods?
That doesn't sound like a real name.
I just saw you. You're in the description of the other gods. Oh. Dumathoin.
Maybe it's taking you to dwarf.
Oh, it's just taking me to dwarf? That's why I was like, I just read this.
Do you just want to say that he's praying to the dwarvish god of blank? Or are you going to try and find the name for the next 5 minutes?
I can find it.
I believe that you can. That was never in doubt.
While you're doing that, make a religion check. Let's see how well you
Guidance.
persuade whoever it ends up being.
Well, the spell says I get a truthful reply.
Yeah,
That's part of the spell. Let's see, what
because
is
it's
my...
in 4th level. Guidance. Just gonna continue touching you until you do.
Is it divination? Is that what it is?
It's divination.
It's going to be a dirty 20 anyways for religion.
You keep using one.
Okay.
Dumathoin is cunning and knowledge for dwarf to use, so ideally it would be...
How do you word your question?
Oh, I gotta say it again. What did I say?
It's like the way that I worded it initially.
Well, I think I heard your intent. I just didn't know if that was the exact question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I'm listing an event that we'll do in the next 7 days.
Okay.
Can we, through the use of the library at the Temple of Galatea and or our personal notes from our adventures, determine the true identity of Valen based on the vision that Solra received.
The true identity of Valen, who is Kess's patron.
Yes, of Valen, who is Kess's patron, who is posing as Valen.
Who claims to be Valen. Who identifies as Valen. Valen.
All of the above.
Okay. Thank you. Let me double check my maps.
Get to the bottom of this, Zach. We're gonna unravel ya.
You guys are working hard for it. I'm glad it's giving you guys a lot of character moments. Character time. Glad you're enjoying my mystery.
Her salvation is held in the palms of the Titan of Love.
That's cryptic.
The Titan of Love gazes upon a shore, waiting to return home.
Oh gosh.
The Titan of Love gazes on the shore, waiting to return home.
Because you know what it reminds me to do. I know what he means.
What was the first part of that before that? The thing about the palm.
Oh, her salvation. The key to her salvation is in the palms of the Titan of Love.
There's the cryptic.
It's half.
Anything else?
So it's not gonna be in the library?
I guess not our notes either. I don't.
Where is?
Here it is.
So you took it from me. The
Where is the question marks looking towards?
I was thinking, what is the land that the Demogorgon took over again?
Now being ruins. North.
That's where.
Not being in ruins. Titan Love gazes on the shore, waiting to return home. I have no idea what you're saying.
Alright, we'll talk about it later. That one's not
I
one
was
I'm
just
really
saying-
theorizing.
Just feel the heat.
It was all breath, no words.
So with the exception of Kess, is there anything else anybody wants to do before the end of the night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So with Syra being drunk in my room.
Yep.
Are you gonna take advantage of her?
No.
Not
For
sexually.
clarity's sake, having her pull
No,
a card
take
from the deck of the deck of many things would be worse.
She cannot give
Informed consent.
Well,
to anything right
don't
now.
listen to them. They're not in the room. What would you like to do?
I am Cyrus.
Just wait. Okay.
The sad drunk dwarf is sitting on your bed.
Syra.
What?
No more Cordio.
What do you mean?
Stop. Leave alone.
she leaves the dog.
If we're gonna be traveling together, I can't just completely ignore him, right?
Yeah, you can.
What if he's dying and I need to heal him?
His wife's dog.
Help. Yes. If necessary.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
I mean, I'll get aggressive with it if I need to.
Are you trying to intimidate her?
I mean, I'll intimidate her if I need to.
Just
But I rolled
persuasion.
a 18 for persuasion.
Okay.
Cordio married.
I know that.
Let it be.
It's basically like the sister hitting on her sister's husband.
We help Andreas. Maybe him.
You think?
Sounds like it's outside.
I wonder if it's a chin strap.
Getting feisty.
Yeah. Is it outside?
Oh yeah, two of the cats are fighting. They're just talking to each other.
Very loudly.
Well, it's chin strap and another cat.
Keep it down out there. Cats right on here. Get down. Get off my lawn. Get off my shadow.
Daisy, don't get attacked by a cat right now.
Yeah, Desi, cat scratch fever is not fun.
It's like, I've tried.
Just let it.
That's how I got a rabies shot. Actually, that's how I got the full rabies series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From doing that. Yeah. Well, luckily, not kind of thing scared him off.
So Syra.
But I got
Alright.
Sorry.
Can I go back to sleep now?
Cat.
If agreed, no more Cordio. We all help save Andreas.
I will do the best that I can.
She's drunk.
Okay.
And then she's gonna slump back into her bed.
Phone, take guard.
Of course, that's what I've been doing.
We rest.
You may rest.
And then I'm gonna do this.
Alright. Kess,
Yes.
you walk through the streets of New Rabanastri. As you take your nightly stroll, and you've decided to go back after going for a short walk through the cemetery, you notice that there's a carriage fire off in the distance that has a lot of the judges' attention. So much so that they don't hear the "Help! Help!" from an alleyway.
From an alleyway? Okay. How far away is the alleyway from me?
It's a short jog from you.
Is it
Okay,
bait
how
so
late
you
is
can
it?
get jumped?
It's about midnight.
It's about midnight?
Yeah.
And what's the activity on the street and all that stuff?
Most of the people, citizens, are running towards the carriage fire to save the alpacas and whoever's carriage it is.
Okay. I'm going to run over to the alleyway and look down the alleyway to see who's yelling for help.
Okay.
Can I see?
Yep. Do you have dark vision?
I do. 30 feet.
So you see 400 figures surrounding a lizard folk female, and one of them is holding a dagger. Hand over the gold, tuts, and nobody gets hurt.
Well. What do we got here?
And one of them turns around, and he's too hooded up and masked up for you to see his exact features, other than he's male. This is none of your business. Walk away.
Well, I hate to disagree with you, but I'm here a follower of Valen, and followers of Valen don't stand by as we watch innocents get harmed. Now, I'm not going to knock an arrow, just kind of like down. I'm not up at the ready, but I'm down. Like, now just move along and just continue your night with honesty and respect.
Make
We're
an
gonna have a
intimidation check for me, please.
How good am I at those?
How charismatic are you?
+4, I'm a warlock. Got an 18.
It's a very scary bow.
It's pretty freaky. Not freaky enough. 9.
Okay.
Can I get any help from Valen?
Not this time. Give me a second.
I got you. Maybe they rolled really low. They got super scared. Because that's not enough.
So he looks towards his buddies. Let her go. This one has some mighty fine objects we could sell on the market.
Ooh. Okay.
Drop that bow. drop all of your garments, leave
Gift
behind.
from Valen. Kess would never. Or
And you
turn
may
one of
leave
his
with your
friends
life.
into a slug.
Not to a slug.
You say what again? What did you do? I'm sorry.
Quote,
Drop.
slug.
Drop all your items, your clothing, and you may leave with your life.
Okay. I don't think so, you filthy thug. I'm gonna pull up my bow and I'm gonna cast Cause Fear
Okay.
on 3 people, all of his 3 buddies.
Okay.
Not him. They need to make a wisdom saving throw of 17.
All right. I would like to set up this combat. Roll for initiative.
Okay.
Kind of a dark alleyway, sir.
You can absolutely have a dark alleyway.
So you got dark alleyways somewhere in there, Trey?
How dark you want.
14.
Plus 4 is 18.
That's what I'm talking about.
How dark? Just as dark as you'd like it to be.
I don't know if I actually have dark alleyways, but I have alleyways.
Just an alleyway.
This looks like a lucky girl tonight's gonna make me a car.
Oh dear.
At this time, I know I'm in the right. Even Solra will approve of this. Maybe. I don't know about the coral part. I think it's a little overboard. It's like, he was just a thug. He wasn't a mass murderer. So,
What's the right foot?
do you need light?
Do I need light?
Tell him Trey, because he's looking through the books.
Oh god, that's so bright.
It shines off back into your eyeballs. Too much light. Uzzies.
Can't please them.
Light.
Alleyways, alleyways. Oh, that's some alleyways.
Well, that made my night a little more exciting. Didn't expect to run into those guys. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That'll do, donkey.
That's pretty cool.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
And if you want to place yourself like right there, and we'll place the NPC, that poor woman that was getting mugged.
Who's the leader talking to me? Which one?
So he would be the red one, number 6.
That one.
Yep.
Red die number 6.
Okay. I got my initiative whenever you're ready.
Okay, what is it?
18.
All right. I would like the other 3 of you.
To play the NPC?
Yep, you're gonna play. So Ryan, Trey, and Desi, you're gonna use the stats for a bandit.
Okay.
Trey, you got number 1.
He was number 1.
Mariah, you got number 4.
Okay.
Desi, you got number 2.
Number 2.
I want each of you to roll a d12 and add that to your bandit's health.
So just D&D bandit monsters.
Yep, and then their health will be increased by whatever you roll on your d12.
That.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, 12.
Are we saying, did my cause fear...
Good thing.
Because I did it as he was, like, threatening me, like, right after he got done with his monologue.
Yes.
Did it hit impact, or do you want me to use that my first turn? If
It'll
I got
impact.
2.
It'll
Where's your
impact.
flag?
Oh, Jesus.
So it's the health.
Yep.
Man, my health is so high.
And then go ahead and roll. So here's what we're going to do with the fear. Everybody else that's rolling is going to roll initiative for their bandit and roll disadvantage. That's how we're going to
Roll a
do it.
disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay.
So Kess rolled an 18.
And it's plus what? Dex?
Their dex, yeah.
I got a 5.
I got
Okay.
a 16.
There's a 19.
Okay.
I got 3.
Alright.
I got a rock.
That was what I felt like.
Azyla, where's your banner?
Did you not like it?
Oh,
My
shit.
banner as well.
Oh, okay.
Trey, you got... I need 1 banner. Because I'm also controlling one.
So we need 2 banners?
No.
No, he's getting one.
Ah.
Trey. Yeah, Trey's got all the extra ally and enemy bear.
I lie an enemy.
Bear manners.
Sorry. God forgive me.
All right. Kess, you were going first as they look frightened.
Do they fail or pass their wisdom saves? Do they make wisdom saves yet?
Um,
But then have make them
they
wisdom
failed
saves?
before I set them out, so each of you, all four of us, are frightened.
Just 3. Everybody except for number 6.
Okay,
Because I can
gotcha.
only do it to 3 people. So all of his buddies are scared of me.
Okay, so everybody except mine is frightened.
It just means they can't come closer to me, right?
And it also means they have disadvantage on attack rolls while they're. I looked this up because I don't think we did this right in our past stuff. But if you're frightened, you have disadvantage on attack rolls while the sight of your fear is within range.
Is that the new rule, or is that 5?
I believe so. Let me check.
Legacy has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls with sources of earth insight. Yep.
Yeah. So I think it's
Nice.
always been like that. We either just forgot or whatever.
Well, I don't think many of us have used cause fear.
Right.
Well, we've been frightened by enemies before.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as my first trick, I'm going to activate my Crimson Right.
Okay.
So I'm going to take 4 necrotic damage, and it can't be reduced in any way, so it's just straight 4. Okay. So my weapon's going to give an extra d4. Okay, and I got my bow out.
Okay.
I'm going to try to shoot him in the face. Does a 19 hit him?
And which one are you going for?
6th leader.
Okay.
One I
yeah,
warned.
19 hits.
19 hits?
Yep, target's 12.
He's going to take 12 magical piercing damage from my bow as I shoot him right in the chest.
Oh.
Like, I'm telling you. So he's not down. How's he look? My bow tells me his health. So is he below 10?
He is definitely below 10.
Okay. You don't look too good. Are you sure you don't want to change your mind? It doesn't have to end this way.
It's just one little girl. Kill her!
I don't know. Did you see that bow?
That's my turn.
Alright, Cordio, now number 4, make a wisdom saving throw. See if you're still
You
frightened.
said I was number 1.
Yeah.
Oh, number 1, that's what I meant, sorry. Same thing.
I'm
He
number
is
4.
number 1.
I'll just say your
10.
characters' names. You are
Ten.
still frightened. You may act accordingly.
I'm going to take out my crossbow. I'm trying to shoot you. I missed the nat 20
Oh!
No.
and a 9.
9, nope. Need an 18 to hit.
So it's a 12. Because you get a +3 to it.
That was with the +3. That was a 6.
Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, so the one that's not frightened is gonna hobble over, plot his scimitar, and try to stab you.
6.
He also rolled a 9. Wow. Solra, make a wisdom saving throw.
Excellent. It's my favorite thing to do in the world. 15?
Does that beat it?
No, he's a 17.
You are still frightened.
We have +0.
Yeah, we
You aren't very wise. I don't know why you didn't choose to move on.
Our highest stats are Dex and Cons with +1.
I am concentrating.
Okay.
Because I'm concentrating on concentration.
I'm gonna hit you with my crossbow.
You can try.
That's cocked. Shit.
It's also 9.
I
Wow,
missed
it's a
an
third
18.
So officially the name of this gang is the Niners.
Yeah, the Niners.
Azyla,
Are you also going to take a
Wisdom?
cross?
yeah, make a wisdom saving throw.
Niners, miners.
16?
By the way, with cause fear, you do it at the end of your turn. So you do your actions and then you try to save.
Oh, okay.
So your turn ends whenever you make that saving throw.
I rolled a 16 for wisdom save.
Still failed.
Yep. You
You
get
need a
seven.
Okay.
17.
And then, so I do disadvantage on a light crossbow hit.
Yeah, and you can't willingly move closer
Okay.
to them. You're number 2, right?
Yes.
You want to move so you have line of sight.
Does a 17 hit?
Does it hit?
No, you need an 18.
Oh!
I'm going to bring all of them.
I'm a warlock who's kind of hard to hit.
Anything else?
I mean, I guess not.
Alright, Kess, round 2.
Guys, this is getting pretty pathetic. Are you sure you still want to do this?
No.
Look at. Are you sure?
Make an intimidation check. Everybody else make a wisdom saving throw.
7.
11. 7-11.
18.
Woo!
So, you have loyalty towards number 6. The other 2...
7. I only rolled a 7.
Oh, you only roll a 7?
Yeah, you didn't ask me
So
what I
the
rolled.
11.
I rolled a 7 on my intimidation.
I rolled a 7.
I rolled
So,
an 11.
You guys
Okay. All of you, meets a beats it, are Niners who ride together, die together.
Fair enough.
We may be dying together tonight,
Does a
but then we
17
die
hit
together.
number 6?
Oh yeah, he's a 12.
Okay. That's gonna be wow. 13 magical piercing damage, which is
Alright.
definitely enough to kill him, and I know it.
Describe your fatality.
As per the other guy, I'm gonna, because what is he? Is he hobbling over to me? He tried to stab me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually take a step back because I would have disadvantage with my bow attack there, so he gets an opportunity attack. If you want to go and take it,
Sure.
I'd still be disadvantaged, wouldn't it be? Because
Yeah,
no, he's not.
He's not afraid. 16.
16 misses. Okay.
Yep.
So he's still trying to hit me. So I get him. So I just take a step back and I'm like, well, you're about to meet Valen. And I just let it go. Hits him in the heart. I was going to go for the heart. Yep. And then he's going to transform into a car.
Okay. Very good.
So now I have my little
How many
goop.
hit points do those things have?
They have 13.
You are going to come back with a Carl, and you're going to get such a talking to. Where the fuck did you find a person?
And
You'd be so proud of
she
me.
is left.
So my Carl takes its turn right after mine. And it knows what to do. I can do 15 feet. Can I get close enough? 5, 10, 15. Going for number 4, whoever's number 4.
Yep, lay it on me.
It's just going to try to... What do? They slam? No, they fist you. He's going to try to fist you. Here he comes. You're about to get fisted by my goo. Nope. A 10 doesn't hit you, right? A dirty 10? It's got a +3 to hit.
Okay.
I think just make sure he just makes one attack.
Anything else?
As my bonus action, so I haven't taken a bonus action yet. I'm gonna put my Hexblade's Curse on number 4. He's next.
Okay.
Whoever number 4 is.
Do you need to make any save or anything like that?
No, it just happens,
Okay. It's
and
just
that's
what
it.
you-
That's my turn.
Alright.
What do you want their disadvantage to be? It's an ability check, not a saving throw. Because you said you put hex on them, right?
The Hexblade's Curse, yeah.
Okay,
It's,
then never mind.
Oh, it's not Hex. Yeah,
No.
you're right. Hex is that one.
Yeah.
So no, Hexblade's Curse. No, I just get a crit if I hit a 19 or a 20. I get a +3 to my +3 to my damage, my proficiency bonus.
Gotcha.
And then when they die, I regenerate.
Cordios?
That's my turn.
He turned Jorge into a demon!
I warned him. Okay, I warned him. Do you also want to see Valen?
That horrifying bastard.
No!
Disadvantage. You gonna shoot at me?
You got it, buddy.
He's summoning demons over here! It's a nat 1!
Roll d10 for me, please.
Oh no.
I didn't sign up for this, Jorge!
What are you attacking with?
A crossbow. It's gonna be a 9. Where are the judges?
I need an adult.
You lose your reaction until the end of your next turn.
That's fine. Judges! He's summoning demons!
You hear the sound of panicking alpacas off in the distance.
Goddamn fire! What's the saving throw?
That was the...
5.
He's still fearful.
Alright, Solra.
So, with a battle cry, I'm gonna hit Jorge, because this is not what Jorge would have wanted.
Are you one?
It's
or
still
No, I'm
disadvantage.
4? Oh, you're 4?
I'm not
Because he's
hitting.
within sight of you.
Because I'm within
You
sight.
advance
Yeah.
on-
As
yeah,
long as I'm
yeah.
within sight. Yep.
What
You
if
just
you
get
were fine,
You
fine.
get him closer to me.
Damn it.
I told you guys to leave.
Can I just
Okay.
close my eyes?
You said
No,
you
that was
just-
totally a disadvantage. During
Close your eyes
this,
and I'll tell you where to shoot.
I am going to scream. She's killing us! She's killing us!
Okay.
You just threw a dice at me.
Yeah, I did.
How rude.
That's my bad. Can you help me look for it?
Yeah, make your roll not later.
Right there. Directly down. That's a pretty big
She's a monster!
She turned Jorge into a demon!
Into a puddle of goo!
What is your, guys?
Oh, he's super easy to hit. You just need a 7.
Excellent! I hit with an 8!
You should give him a good target.
This is for Jorge!
Okay.
That's gonna be max damage, so 7 slashing damage!
Okay, he's still standing.
Make a persuasion check.
He's still goo. Persuasion check.
Yeah. Because you see, it's trying to persuade people.
That's an 18.
Well, did you roll with disadvantage because you're frightened? Because it is an ability check. Yeah, ability checks and attacks.
Damn it, that's a 9.
All right.
Nines!
So you see a window fly open, and this old guy pops his head out of the nightcap. You kids, shut the fuck up down there trying to sleep.
I'll take care of it in a moment, sir.
Okay, so now it's a wisdom saving throw.
Disturbing the peace. Yet another crime to add to the list.
That's a 2.
Because you were still frightened.
I wanted that 18.
Azyla?
So I attack first, and then I check my wisdom, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
shoot at me.
I don't know who to go for.
Hit Jorge! This is not what he would have wanted!
Yes, you
A
said-
5.
Miss.
Oh, it's just a light mugging!
Alright, wisdom save is
Not even the judges
a
get
nat
us for
1 on my
this!
wisdom save.
Okay.
Okay.
You trip and fall. So you're,
Prone. Ah!
In fear, trying to stumble away.
like every horror movie cliche.
He's
Round 3,
She's a
Azyla
monster.
/ Jorge.
You mean
I mean,
my turn, right? My turn.
What did I say? Did I say
That's
Azyla
Slash Jorge. There's a lot of confusion there.
/ Jorge.
Okay, so number 4 is my next one. You got my Hexblade's Curse on you. It's like, Valen, you're gonna get some wicked souls tonight. And I'm gonna shoot you.
Okay.
As attempted. And it's gonna be a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Yeah, that did hit. Pretty good with this bow. Let's see. 6 plus 4, 10 plus 3, 13 piercing damage to
I'm
number
still
4.
up.
Okay.
Let me just double check. Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Jorge. Kevin.
Oh yeah, sorry. My Jorge. Jorge is going to try to hit number 4. And that's going to be a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
And what does he do again? How much damage? I think it's just like 2. He does-
He nibbles toes.
Oh my
That's 1d4, so bludgeoning damage. So 2. Yep, 2 bludgeoning damage to number 4.
He's a prophet. He called the dice roll.
What's everybody's health? Are you above
I'm at
half?
less than 10.
Less than 10?
Haven't been touched.
Me neither.
You're full health, and you're full health? Okay. And I can tell how healthy my Carl is.
I fell.
Stay in the fight, Carl. Stay in the fight. Oh, that's it.
Okay. Cordio.
Alright, I'm going to move. It's a circle around you to get away from Jorge.
Can't stay on the side of him. I gave him
It's
a
what he
chance.
would have wanted. I try to shoot Jorge.
You trying to put him down?
And it's just a straight roll because you can't see Kess right now, right?
No, I can see Kess right now.
Oh, you guess.
That's,
Yep.
Oh, that's not a building, sorry.
Yeah, this is like a little sidewalk.
Yeah, yeah.
That's gonna be an 11 to hit Jorge.
That hits.
It's gonna be 8 damage.
He's dead. It's like, He melts into
So you notice that when Jorge goes down, he's engulfed in a purple flame, and it's just turned into dust.
Alright, and then my last movement, I'm gonna go out of sight at the corner.
Okay. Solra?
We'll look.
Did you want to make a wisdom save?
Oh, yes, I do.
See if you're finally not fearful.
Still fearful.
It's a 9!
Niner, strike again.
I'm gonna look at my compatriots and say, Jorge's gone! I'm going to dash. And I'm gonna get out of sight, and then I'm going to keep running.
Okay.
How far can you run?
I believe it is 60 feet.
Okay. 'Cause I can
And
reach
I'm
you up
going to
600.
dash. Yeah, I believe that. But I'm going to get out of line of sight of you as soon as possible, so that way you can't see me anymore.
Okay.
And I'm going to start going through alleyways.
Okay. Azyla? Alright, yeah, Azyla.
So what is this? Is that a building, pretty much?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm
So
gonna crawl into the alleyway and hide.
make a stealth check.
So you're still prone, you're literally crawling.
Yeah. 8. Wait, what's the stealth thing? Con,
Dex.
Dex. 9.
Niners!
Okay.
My passive perception is 17, so I noticed, right?
As you duck into
I'm
the
on the other side
alleyway,
of the building, though.
you see a pair of high heels, the woman that you were trying to mug, and she holds a boulder over her head. She says, "How dare you?" And she's going to try to attack you. Does a 14 hit?
Yes!
Yeah.
Doesn't hit!
You're going to take 9 bludgeoning damage as she whacks you over the head.
Okay.
And then she's going to run. Officially,
Like,
she's going to run.
right up.
She looks past you. I got one down on the alleyway. Thank you.
I'll take
All
care
right,
of him. Have a
then
good
my
night.
wisdom.
Oh shit, I didn't make my wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I'm
Safe
no
getting
longer
home.
because I had a nat 20 with my wisdom save.
Nat 20?
Yes.
Nice.
Tell you what, with a nat 20, I'll give you an extra turn.
Nice.
Did
So I
you
get another
succeed?
turn right now?
No, I got a 15.
Okay.
We're moving in the right direction.
Okay.
You may go
Must be
again
nice.
if you would like. You were just smacked in the head, and you're no longer frightened. In fact, you are enraged that Jorge was killed by that witch.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up.
Okay?
Is that all I can do
I'll give you
movement wise?
I'll say that because you're amped up now, I'll say you
Okay.
can do that for free.
Okay, cool. Can I go after the lady that just hit me with a rock?
Absolutely.
No,
You're
she's
not going to be able to catch her.
No, she sprinted off, and you can't recover fast enough to get her. You ain't gonna get me,
going
though.
to
I'm your main
10,
joke.
15, 20, 30, right directly behind you.
And now
Can
you
I-
don't have to roll with disadvantage. You can just roll straight.
Yeah.
I'm saying, you
Would
gonna
I
step up right behind me to
be-
stab me?
Would I have been able to like sneakish that way?
That would have been your
Actually
action.
behind.
Yeah.
That would have been
is
your
true.
action instead.
Okay.
And if do you want to be directly behind Cass, or do you want to be 5 feet?
I'm gonna say, where are you? Like, what are you attacking with?
I'll be
Should have
directly
scimitar.
behind.
Okay.
Yeah,
My
crossbow
scimitar.
will just do more damage. Okay.
The crossbow does more damage.
You roll a higher, so it's not a sure thing, but you would get a D8 instead of a D6.
Yep.
Wait, I'll just do this scimitar.
There you go, just stab him for Jorge.
Nat 1! Woo!
Roll d10.
Guys, it's really embarrassing. I can hear you back there trying to sneak up on me.
6.
Okay.
Sorry if you say 6 points of damage.
You roll disadvantage with your next attack.
Nice.
Okay.
As you, kind of pull something. Alright. Round 4. Kess.
Am I?
Out of sight.
Am I? Is she?
Yeah, because I'm going to duck behind a building as soon as I can.
Does she get the opportunity? She has how
I have
many feet of
60
movement?
feet of movement.
60 feet?
I
Yeah.
would say so.
Yeah.
You say so? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So number 4 is off the board.
Okay.
I'm around the corner and you have one right behind you.
What's your health?
4.
No, below 10.
Yeah.
Just tell me below 10. I can't know the exact number. Below 10. Fair enough. Okay.
She has a bad head wound.
I don't think that
You know
matters.
Valen's gonna have a lot of fun with you, huh? I'm gonna cast Antagonize. You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
How lovely.
Oh, you're gonna force her to attack you?
No.
Nat 1!
So you take double damage. No, her head's just gonna fucking explode.
What am I thinking of? That,
It's the same one. I
Oh,
can
it's the same one?
antagonize.
Oh, yeah.
They take damage first,
That's
then they
right.
do it. Yep. So 4, 7, 9,
is that a loophole for Cass if she wants to
12.
kill somebody? Just antagonize them so they attack her?
12. So 24 psychic damage to you.
24.
Yes, because you got double damage because you rolled that 1.
Describe your fatality.
Carl, my
As
head
I say
exploded.
those words, you start to see visions of Valen torturing you and imps stabbing you in the and all the pretty much exactly what's about to happen to you as you turn as you go through. What's it called? The river Styx and all the.
Well, will she, since you didn't use your bow?
I didn't use my bow, so she's not going to turn into a Carl, but I'm still sitting her to Valen.
Oh no.
Through psychic damage.
Okay.
So she's not turning into a Carl, but yes. Okay.
Alright. Is that it for you? Now that they're dead?
Well, I still got one more. And I said there's still one more over
Are
here.
you still
Are you
frightened?
going to run? You're not going to run? You're frightened.
I'm white.
So yeah, that's my end of my turn though.
Okay. Cordio. You turn out, you see,
She screams like ah! She falls to her feet.
Wait, okay, so we have Jorge, we've got Jeff, we've got
Let me Fernando.
Fernando.
Not Fernando too!
The Aytrus have fallen apart.
You hear Jeff yell from the distance, "Run, Randy!"
Jeff, get the judges! I'll keep her here!
Okay.
Shoot!
Just get the police.
We didn't even mother! This could be a 10.
No, it definitely doesn't work.
This is not the
Quick
combat I
hand,
was
and then-
anticipating for tonight.
Alright.
Run.
Okay. Round 5, Kess.
You're running? I'm going to cast
Hey, God.
without using a
Oh,
spell
my wisdom
slot.
save.
Yeah, make your wisdom.
18!
So you succeed.
I'm not frightened!
Animate dead. As I bring
Oh
back
god!
this person that I killed. What was your name?
Fernando.
Fernando comes back from the dead as my willful servant. You will serve Valen now. Aren't you happy?
Now it's just straight
We'll give you a new
necromancy
name and
instruments.
everything. You're a whole new person. You're
Okay.
redemption.
Anything
Where'd
else?
that other one go?
You did hear him run that way.
15, 20. Where'd he go? And then my zombie would take its turn after me, right?
Yep.
I think it's bonus action to tell him what to do, and you can
Yeah.
do that telepathically, I think, if I remember
what it
correctly.
is? Let me, yeah, I gotta reread it. Just put it a little bit.
It's been a few months for me.
Your entire character build there, Trey.
So am I that thing now?
I'm gonna say, is that what it was? Do you know what I'm thinking?
I think it
Use
was
power
a...
bones or corpse immediately.
Yeah, you can do it telepathically, I think. If I remember correctly.
On each of your turns, you can use a bonus action to mentally command any creature you may with this spell. If the creature is within 60 feet of you, you can control multiple creatures and command them all. You don't want to do the same thing, but officially, it's the same command. Okay, so that's my bonus action. Does he need it to follow? Like, if he's just following me, do I have to use a bonus action to do that too?
I think it's if they're not given a command that you do the dodge.
They just
That's,
do dodge.
Yeah.
the standard summon.
So I'm commanding to, I think it's 20 feet. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. Go find your friend. Let's go find him.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright, Cordio.
We're gonna go find your friend.
What direction's the fire?
It's that way.
Is that way?
Directions the fire. Where's the most police? Where am I safest?
You just should be 5, 10, 15,
Oh, that's it. You're right. Fine. There he is.
5, 60.
Do you want to take a shot as you drive by?
I dash.
Alright. Round 6. Kess and Fernando.
There you are.
Okay.
It's like the gingerbread man.
21. That's gonna hit.
Yeah, that does hit.
It's gonna be 10 magical piercing damage. Are you below 10 now?
Nope.
You're not? Okay, so you're still above 10?
I rolled a 12 on my d12.
Oh no.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. You're up. Oh, my bonus action, I guess. 5, 10, 15, 20. Fernando misses you. Come back.
10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, about 60.
Yeah, that's pretty far out.
Okay.
He's turning people into demons and summoning zombies!
Alright, so are you going to try to track him down or are you going to let him go?
Gonna let him go. I think he learned his lesson.
Okay.
Never gonna mug a lady in the middle of the night again. The Niners, I think they learned their lesson.
You turn a corner and you see a shadowed figure
Judge?
grab you. Not so fast. I need you for my work.
What?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm so bad at those.
Phelan, I'm here.
This calls for the big guns. 7.
That was a 9. That was hysterical. Another 9.
Alright. You're going to take 34 necrotic damage as
I'm
you were
dead.
sprinkled into a raisin. As
Did you
this,
use blight on me? Or is that...
you're a commoner, you don't know spells.
Yeah, that's
You're a
right.
bandit.
Just a mug.
As it turns you into like practically a raisin, then into dust, and into nothing. As
Oh
it
no, that's not
absorbs
blight.
your
That's
soul.
So it's combat.
Combat's over.
Combat's over. I'm going
We'll
to
get to you in a second.
gonna open up my bag of holding.
Uh-huh.
As he crawls into my bag of holding. And I'm gonna zip it up.
Please tell me the judge is coming for me at that point.
Alright. So you reach a judge. He has his helmet off. He's wiping the soot from his face. Yes.
She summoned demons.
Make a persuasion check.
I just realized you attacked Azyla's people.
Is that those people buggers?
Bandits.
Bandits.
I don't think Azyla
Yeah,
was
so
an
you don't know
innocent
these
woman.
No.
These Niners, these guys are just thugs.
That's gonna be a 3.
I'm offering them a way back to
I'm
redemption.
sobbing. I'm shaking. And I've very clearly been injured.
You see come around the corner a woman with another judge. Shh, it's her. She was with the group that tried to mug me.
My name's Jeff.
My name is Jess.
I'm not a woman.
The judge is going to cuff you. You were already given a warning. This time it's going to be one of your hands.
He's the lady who turned.
Let me guess.
Jorge
These aren't your pants either. I've heard of all the same. And he's
No,
gonna,
but they're very dirty now.
he's going to guide you to your fate. Are you going to return and go to bed?
Yeah, it's a good night.
Pretty eventful.
Yep, it was a lovely evening. Missed out on a Carl, but
Who's the shadow protecting you?
I got me, Grandpa Jeff.
Alright. Everybody gets a long rest. However, Kess,
Yeah.
while sleep takes you, and you feel that you've done Valen's work,
Yes.
you see that
I'm sitting good.
open area in front of you again. The open purple desert.
Right.
You see a figure sitting on the throne. Valen. His wounds, a lot of them have disappeared. He's looking much better.
Oh.
You've done well tonight.
Yeah. Did you see it? Were you
did.
watching? I know you get busy sometimes, so I know you can't always watch, but what'd you think? Those are some pretty wicked souls.
Absolutely.
Send them on right on up.
They were gonna mug that poor woman.
Yeah, a couple of them got away, though, but still got you too.
Indeed, and I appreciate that. In fact, I want to reward you.
Oh.
Neil.
Oh, I do. Absolutely.
Maccabee.
And he pulls out this crown. It's a jagged iron circlet. It has several ornaments that have these runes that are purple in color. And it kind of glows very faintly with this purple glow. And if you allow him, he's going to place it on your head.
Absolutely. This is my Lord and Savior.
Okay.
No persuasion needed.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh no.
And when the morning comes, it's still on your head.
So it's a crown?
Yep, it's a crown. And I'm going to text you which one you need to add and equip.
I'm not much of a crown person. It didn't fall off while I was sleeping.
Nope.
Oh dear.
I kind of pull it out. It doesn't come out.
Does not come off.
Oh, no.
He gave me a perma crown. Whoa. Valen, you rock. What's it? You can sit too.
And with that, is there anything else anybody wants to do? Oh, I mean, the morning has come, so
Is that a good place to stop?
it's up to you guys.
Because we're gonna have to leave in like 15 minutes.
Yep.
So you shows everything quick that you want to do.
So everybody wanted to meet for breakfast.
I just want to reiterate with Syra now that she's hopefully not.
She is
Strong.
very hungover, but she is no longer intoxicated.
Okay. I just want to reiterate what I spoke with her about last night. Is
Of
she
course.
still granting it?
I will do the best that I can.
Stay with me. Be safe.
I appreciate that. You're a good friend.
What is friend?
That's what we are, right? I mean, I guess you would be my first.
Okay.
Did you find it?
Yeah. Okay.
Most likely. Probably.
Alright, I'm gonna try and reach out to Eilistraee.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yeah, that's what I thought. 19?
Okay, you don't take any damage. You get one word back.
Potatoes.
You say you get one word back?
Oh, fuck. We gotta go.
Go.
We gotta go.
Oh, we gotta go.
We gotta go.
We gotta go.
Okay.
So we walk out of our room and run into Kess.
Yeah.
Morning.
Morning.
You look at the crown.
Staring at it.
Yeah. Valen gave it to me. It's a reward. He's proud of me.
What does the crown look like?
I can describe it.
Yeah. If you want to add any personal twists to it,
I just might. Well, it's really jagged. It's made of iron. It has ornaments on it in the shape of the enemy rune. What is that? Like an enemy?
yeah.
Like any enemy I pick?
Sure. Yeah. Wherever
Could
you
it be
want.
the Demigorgon since that's our primary enemy?
Sure.
Okay. So it bears gems that have like the symbol of the Demigorgon and stuff on them. And it glows with like pale light. Yep. So right now it's just pale light, almost like a dim, very dim lamp.
What does it do?
And it doesn't even come off.
It
I don't
doesn't come off.
I don't know yet. Well, that depends. Did he actually give me any insight to like what it is, like what I would know? Since I am proficient in Arcana,
Yeah.
have I recognized what this is so that way I would know what it does?
I would say that you would know what it does.
Okay. It's called a Crown of the Wrathbringer. The Wrathbringer. So like, it helps me when I make my attacks. Instead of, when we like rest and stuff, we can kind of like heal up and things like that. Instead of doing that, I can spend those dice, would say, theoretically. Let's just make them dice. With 8 sides. And then I can roll it and add it to my damage. To the opponents, it's like, let's say, like psychic damage. Something like that.
I'm also proficient in Arcana. Can I check to see if I know what this would be?
Sure. And
Guys.
Azyla, you also
I need to
come
do
out to
that.
this conversation.
Morning. Got the crown.
Can you give me another?
Because I'm also kind of the queen.
You guys hear a voice. Is that bastard out? Is he out there?
God damn it.
Is that Syra? I recognize
Yes.
that voice.
That's gonna be an 11.
Be nice.
11?
Can I try and figure out what it'd be?
Sure.
That's going to be a 14.
It's early in the morning, man. It's hard to identify magic items right now.
That doesn't look very holy, being made of iron and having symbols of the Demogorgon on it, you know?
I'm going to reach
What's the
out.
enemy's rune? Like I use it against it.
I'm gonna reach out
Yeah.
and cast protection from from evil and good on you.
On me?
Does anything happen?
Do I explode? Because he's glued to my head.
Read
The-
Head starts
So
burning.
just
Until the
start
spell
separating.
ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures: aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. If it's one type, or certain creatures, no, it's all of them. This protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by having a creature, that target now has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
Okay.
So no, it doesn't
You
have
feel protected?
Yeah, feel. Oh, that was nice. Thanks. Just for like precaution.
Hey, I guess. Hey, Syra, can I talk to you?
She peeks out from the bedroom.
You're not dead?
Stop.
I'm just confused how she got here.
Be nice with me now.
Can I talk to you?
Not so loud. My head hurts.
Drink lots.
I'm gonna push her back into the room and close the door behind us. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you?
I know that he'd be upset if anything happened to you, so.
And I would be the same. This is going to seem probably unsavory, and I do recognize that. How did you get out?
Andreas helped me. He saw an opportunity to break his chains, and we ran. And unfortunately, he wasn't as lucky as I was. I helped him to get out of the city, but we got separated. And
So, Eilistraee didn't help you?
she did not help me.
She's trapped.
Oh, that's bad.
I can't get any messages to her, and all I can get back is just help.
That's really bad. Okay. I'm still here, so that must be good, I guess. I mean, I don't know what happens if she goes bye-bye.
I would lose all of my powers, and you would probably cease to exist if she was the goddess that gave you life.
And that would just be a tragedy.
It really would be. How far did you run?
We're in really far. I couldn't teleport until I got outside of the city. And that's how I got here. And I've been debating whether or not I was going to see you guys again, or if I was just going to go somewhere else.
But you feel like you owe it to Andreas.
A complete stranger, and he's been nicer to me than people I thought I knew.
Are you talking about Cordio?
Yeah, I know what he said.
You do realize that while you are very much like me, you are not me?
It's hard. I don't know how to. It's like I have these feelings, but I can't help it. It's like it's just programmed right in there.
It's not fair of the gods to create a duplicate who has the same emotions and the same desires and place you into this position. That's not a fair ask. And I'm sorry that you've been put into this place.
Well, thank you.
That being said, please recognize my husband and I are monogamous for the vast majority. We've been monogamous for the vast majority of our relationship.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think that he's currently planning on changing that.
I understand. I am sorry I was naked in your bed. I was just trying to flirt.
Yeah, we really gotta like work on.
Subtlety.
So sometimes a slap in the face is great, and sometimes you need to sharpen the axe with a finer attention to detail.
Yeah.
Well, do you hear a cat?
I'm hungry.
Alright, well I guess that's your stomach then.
Maybe we should get breakfast.
I think we should.
Sisters.
So loud.
Sisters. So
Okay.
long as you don't try and sleep with my husband again, we will be A-okay.
I will do the best that I can.
Yep.
I kind of want to slap him, but I can't help but still. I mean, you've seen how he is, right? The way that he's. I'll stop.
No, I mean, like, I completely get it.
Yeah.
You could talk to me about that. I am very well aware of his pros and his cons, and the
There's no
blessings
cons.
and curses that come with existing by his side.
Yeah.
All blessings, no curses.
But besides the bugs, this Andreas is kind of cute. Maybe it's because he rescued me and all that.
No, I
stuff,
can
too.
see it. I can see it.
Yeah, Maddie?
I'm having big stomach problems.
Yeah, you are. I guess we should go get you some breakfast.
Yeah.
If you're interested in Andreas, well, I guess that's just another reason for us
Well,
to find
let's
him.
save him first. He could be a total douche.
He could be a total douche. I didn't get that impression based on
Yeah.
what I saw.
No, I didn't. I fed his bugs.
You fed his bugs. Alright,
All right. Well, let's
let her out.
go to breakfast.
Indeed.
And as the group regroups with Oren in tow, that's where we're waiting for tonight.
Nice.
You're a monster.
I warned you.
I am so excited to see Kess's descent into evil.
What?
Watch your eyes.
This is redemption. They get to be redeemed as my personal Grandpa Jeffs.
I hope that at some point you meet the Valeens like, do you see all you did in my name?
You understand why this is bad, right?
Man, I really thought my grandchildren were a problem. Turns out!
Those are great grandchildren.
That's the twist of the campaign. It actually is Vale.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll have some words for him.
You got sick of being good.
That was definitely not what I was expecting.
Feeling bad is just so
It's like,
nice.
you gave me a baton, I ran with it.
Yeah, I'm happy you did. That was fucking awesome. I'm glad. I like them playing their
Yeah, I was like,
characters. That really
It's like, this is
adds
gonna be a
to
relatively quick fight, but I don't want them to just sit there.
right. It was definitely a lot better. Let me see.
So, Elizabeth is doing the recap next week, so
Yes.
we decided. Okay, just make sure. Well, Mariah, good luck on your test.
Thanks.
I know it's hard, but do the best you can.
I have my oral qualifier next Tuesday.